T. McCluskey presents Arcade Talk Live Stream.
Welcome to Arcade Wars.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming tonight. We're gonna do the Arcade Talk show. Yeah, that's right here. The Arcade Talk show. That's right, we're gonna do it tonight. Come on, people, let's do it. Let's do the show. What show is that? That's the Arcade Talk show. Yeah, who's on tonight, you ask? You know who it is. P. McCluskey. And who else? You know who it is? Papa Brad. Amy.
What is going on, everybody? Hopefully everybody's having a great week. It's Thursday. Arcade Talk is here. It's upon us. Hopefully you guys all had a great week. The weekend is almost here. It's an extended weekend. It's Memorial Weekend, so happy Memorial Day, everybody. Sit back and let's get Papa Brad in here. Get this show going. Let's roll it. Let's get Papa Brad in here.
Papa Brad, he's got the skills, he's got the moves. Riding the rails and scratching those arcade blues. He joins thinking he's the king of the realm. Rocks with it, he'll never overwhelm. Classic 80s arcade, pretty fun his thrill. AtGames Pinball, he's got the perfect skill. No one can beat him, he's got the high score. Papa Brad's gaming, he's a legend for sure. Papa Brad's gaming world, the king of fun. With real pinball action, he's always on the run. Papa Brad is legend, his skills are unrivaled. In the world of gaming, he's forever entitled.
Welcome, welcome, Papa Brad. What's going
happening,
on?
T. McCluskey? What's happening, man?
Not much.
What an amazing week for AtGames.
Amazing.
I mean, and for Arcade Talk. Congratulations! Did you know we're the number one? We're the number one AtGames show. Did you know that, T. McCluskey?
I didn't know that.
We got a big shout out from a big YouTuber. Man, thank you so much to the Rexer Show.
Extra show.
Yeah, we're
number one. They're number two.
We're proud. Thank you so much, man. Okay, so what do you have to say, T. McCluskey?
Into the Twilight Zone.
What was that, Papa Brad? What was that?
I heard something.
Did you hear something over there?
Oh my goodness,
Were you stuck?
man! The
We were
Twilight
stuck
Zone.
earlier.
The Twilight Zone.
You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
Keeps coming from somewhere, Papa Brad.
I hear it. It's like we're stuck in the Twilight Zone.
We're stuck in there, man.
We got stuck in there, man. We keep getting stuck in there. So what's up, man?
Can't get out, man. Can't get out. Help. Let us out.
So finally, we have I would say this is the best Zen table. There's nothing that comes close to Twilight Zone.
You have just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
Man, every time you say Twilight Zone, man, something
I
pops
know
up.
it keeps coming up. It keeps coming up.
Like, where's it coming from?
Next thing you know, we're gonna have hitchhikers.
Gotta pick up the hitchhikers. Don't do it, man.
Don't do it. We'll be seeing little robots. Man,
Look at Ray. SSF kit runs so well on Twilight Zone tables.
all I gotta say is, I wonder if
You have just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
this Twilight Zone table is so good. To me, this should have been the launch table for the AtGames 4K Pinball.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
yes.
I know that Adam's Family is the biggest commercial success for a pinball machine, and Adam's Family would probably get more people into it. But this table is by far the best Zen table. It's not even close. It's not even close. This one, they knocked it out the park. In my opinion.
If the flipper lag was like this, and this was the launch machine, I think you wouldn't even hear about the flipper lag like we did.
You wouldn't even hear
Still
about
do.
it. Yeah,
Still do. Because it would be so minimal. I mean, it's still there, but it's so minimal now compared to what the Adams Family was.
Yeah, and just everything's so well implemented, man. When that lightning strike hits,
Yeah, that's so cool, man.
or when the Powerball comes out, the white ceramic ball, and all the physics of it, and it being about 20% faster than the other balls. It's this proves that it is possible maybe to run some of these Zen games on AtGames hardware. Team McCloskey was starting to lose faith.
I know.
They came out with this table. I feel like the last 3 tables have been good. I thought
agree.
Attack from Mars is kind of where the tide turned. I felt like we were getting tables that were closer to what I was looking for as far as performance. And then Star Trek, I really like the table, the graphics. I don't know if they're really 4K.
No,
The graphics might not be 4K, but the table plays correct.
Yeah,
and I'm a fan. I'm more a fan of the table playing correct, because if it's 4K and it's chugging, or I feel like the game's not running as smooth as it should, to me that ruins the experience. Now, of course, in a perfect world, I want it all. Don't we want it all? We want it all. We want the graphics. We want the best graphics, the best performance. But given a choice, I would always pick having rock solid, smooth gameplay over a little bit better graphics.
Yeah, I was just worried though after Next Generation. Like, oh no, is Twilight Zone gonna look like this?
Yeah, I was a little worried too, and I'm pleasantly surprised.
I had my
Like
camera
I said,
ready, man.
to me, their biggest misstep, and I mean, you got to imagine, AtGames was in a predicament because they kind of got Zen at the Twilight Zone at the last hour of releasing the 4KP,
and it shows. Really.
So these earlier Zen tables, they didn't have much time to get them to the 4KP product.
Man, and that's the problem with these. They just didn't have enough time to get it set correctly for the pinball machine. They just didn't have time.
Quite honestly, this table is if you don't buy any other Zen tables, buy the Twilight Zone. This is the best one. And to me, this would have been a perfect launch table for the 4KP.
And
just because the game lives up, the game plays smooth. It really has a good feel to it. It does the gameplay's not off. That's what's so good about it too. The gameplay is like dead on. I mean, this is this is the sequel. This is the follow-up to Adam's Family. Adam's Family was a smash hit, and on the next table, Pat Lauer was given pretty much a blank check. T. McCloskey. Adam's Family was the most successful pinball machine ever, and so they said, sky's the limit. Come up with something original, and that was what Twilight Zone was. It was the follow-up. It was one of the first wide body.
You just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
I hear it.
You just crossed over, Pop Bread.
We just crossed over.
Again. Keep crossing over, sucker. Yeah,
So
I would
what
say.
do you think?
I would say if anybody is hesitant, don't want to get all the Zen tables, I think Attack from Mars and Twilight Zone are the two to get. If you don't want to get them all, at least right now, anyways, those are, to me, they're the best two Zen tables right now for that game.
Yeah. I would agree with that statement. That statement's pretty accurate. I mean, I still feel the Attack from Mars gameplay is slightly off.
Do you?
Just slightly with the ramps and the flipper power is off.
Forgot about your
flipper power is off. Yeah, the flipper power is off. But on the they got it just right. They got it just right on the Twilight Zone.
Because
but
I can hit everything.
It's like you can overlook a lot because Attack from Mars is such a great table. But that's my only real nitpick about it. But
Ray, you might be right. Ray said maybe the gameplay would have been off if it was the first release. True, it could have been, but we can only speak with what we have now. So if it
we can only speak with what they're putting in front of us, honestly. But maybe Attack from Mars needs a little power ball, the white ceramic ball.
Yeah, that's what it needs.
Yeah. Hopefully they do as good a job on Chaotic says Monster Bash and Creature are coming soon. Chaotic BPR's got a great channel. If you're not subscribed, go subscribe. But he says that they're coming soon, and I'm good. Practice on these because I want my Creature from the Black Lagoon. That's my jam. I want that one. I want that one to run right.
Yeah, the Universal Monsters is coming out.
Yeah, Robbie the robot, man. You can even zoom in on the robot, and he like spins that little watch or whatever he has in his hands.
Yeah,
and it's so detailed. It's like, this really to me is the best. Like this gives me hope. As far as Zen being able to competently port these tables to the AtGames 4KP natively.
Yeah, so. But like Mike Hawk there says, please fix that lag, PK. PK can't fix it, man. It's all on Zen's side.
It's all on Zen. Yeah.
AtGames can't do anything about it. That's the thing. That's what people don't understand. It's not AtGames' problem. It's the Zen problem. They have to fix
it. It's both because AtGames is the company that makes the pinball machine, and
their hands are tied though because they can't.
But they're not the ones that program the table,
right?
So not directly.
And everybody said, even Zen said, they have to fix it. It's their fix. They have to get their game to play with AtGames flippers. So it's more a Zen problem than anything else.
Well, I just need to release more like this. We did two totally different videos too. You did a video, I did a video. I feel like we didn't really talk to each other at all, and our videos are about as different as they can be. But I think if you put both videos together, you get a complete picture about what the Twilight Zone is. Don't you agree?
Oh, I agree. Yeah.
We're gonna play the videos. Let everyone see a peek of the table.
Wow.
You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
We just crossed over again, Pop Brad.
I hear it. We keep crossing over the Twilight Zone.
Marine 50 says, when are they announcing new skins? We have no idea. I thought for sure they would have announced one yet, but maybe it's because of these Zen tables issues. Maybe they are holding off.
Here's what I'm saying. AtGames, don't make any skins till you have the table in your hands and you're playing it, and you want to pick one that plays perfect. For the next one that you do as a cabinet, let them finish the table before you decide the artwork. If you're going to go that route, I think that would be the wise choice. T. McCloskey, I think Adam's Family, they were like, what's the best table? What's the biggest table? Adam's Family, I think they went with it without having the actual final pinball table in their hands, But moving forward, I'm saying pick a table like Twilight Zone that plays incredible and make that the table. Make that the stock table. And I think you'll get a lot of happy customers. That's just my opinion.
Okay. Okay, Zen, give AtGames Creature from Black Lagoon so they can try it out on a 4K pinball machine. Then AtGames can make the skin for it. So go ahead, Zen, give Creature from Black Lagoon to AtGames right now so they can try it on there. Make sure it runs good. If it does, that's our next artwork. What do you think, Pop Brad?
I think so. Make sure your gameplay testers are critical too. Make sure they're gonna grill you and say what's wrong with it.
Make sure they notice the flipper lag.
Don't send it out to people that are just gonna say, "Yeah, it's great." Send it out to people that are gonna be critical and give you feedback.
It's gonna be more than critical.
Yeah,
People
that's the best.
People
That's
right
how
now
you
are
get.
more than critical.
You know, that's how you get the most honest feedback. You know, and that's goal before you release a product. You want to get honest feedback.
Yeah, and AtGames has testers.
Mm-hmm.
They employ testers. So they give it to them guys, see if it works first, then release it. At this point, you can do that.
Yeah, I mean they have enough runway. I mean they have plenty of skins for us to choose from for right now.
Yep.
You got plenty of choice. It's not like there's not a lot of choices already. But the next one, let's knock it out the park. Let's pick a table that plays perfect.
What's up, Doc Mario? Anyone call a doctor? Doc Mario is here.
I'm saying Doc Mario's here. We can do a contest. He likes to win those contests.
Oh man, he wins so many times.
Welcome to the stream, Doc Mario.
Yeah, like Hobby Hands said, but the average customers won't be mad at Zen. They will be mad at AtGames. And that's not really fair since it's Zen's tables. But like we're saying now, though, AtGames can try these tables before they release them, and he should do that. If there's
I think moving forward, that's going to be the gold ticket there.
And be transparent, like Star Trek Next Generation. Tell us why it's not in 4K. Just don't push it out there and say, "Hey, here it is, 4K," when it's not truly that. Be transparent and tell us. Hey, this is
like I would not have been offended if they said, "Look, the graphics, we want the game to play well, so the graphics will not be in 4K. They'll be at whatever 1080p. I don't know. I'm not saying they're at 1080p. I don't know what they're at. I'm not the engineer.
I know they're at either, but I know they're not in 4K.
They're not. They're probably not all the way in 4K. And to be honest, too, I mean, we can't expect these Zen pinball tables to be the same as running a $2,000 PC OTG on the 4KP. That's not a apples to apples comparison, T. McCluskey.
No,
when you're running a $2,000 PC in 4K, that's a whole different ball game. I mean, but they need to make that single board computer get every little bit of power out of it they can.
They can't get by people.
They know that everyone's going to notice everything. Yeah,
everybody knows.
Everyone notices everything.
Especially the critics, man.
That being said, I do love the Star Trek Next Generation table.
It plays good. Graphics are just low.
It plays good. The graphics aren't as high as some of the other ones.
They're 3K or 2K, not 4K.
Yeah.
But I'm so happy. I'm so happy though. Twilight Zone is in 4K.
Oh my goodness!
So happy when I saw that. I was like, yes. It's look.
Man, you can just like every shot too. Like all the shots work. Like when you take the different shots. Like it works exactly like you think it would. It feels correct. Like the feel of the table, and it's hard to explain feel in videos, but when you play the table, it feels correct. I don't know. That's all I can say about it. They did a great job. So kudos to Zen. This is their best table.
Yeah,
by far.
Best one to date.
And Attack from Mars is actually I like the actual pinball table more than Twilight Zone, but the way they implemented Twilight Zone makes me choose it over even Attack from Mars.
Yeah, I'm having a blast with Twilight Zone.
I'm having a blast.
I know people are critical with a $15 price, but it's normally the regular price on Steam, Xbox, and PlayStation is $10. So it's just $5 over the other platforms. Some people are like, it's triple. I said, no, it's not triple. It's $5 more than anywhere else.
Yeah, and really SSF kit implementation and nudging that works correctly when you're playing the table. It makes a change. It improves the experience. So there's enough unique that, I mean, would I like it to be $10, $9.99? Would I like that, T. McCloskey? Of course I would. Of course. But I mean, I think $15 is a fair price. But I would prefer it to be cheaper, of course.
But it's not that far off all the other platforms.
But it's not that far off the bat, really, honestly.
And like I said,
if it's $15 and it doesn't play good, that's a problem.
Yeah, that's a problem.
But if they have it working as good as it's working, like this level, this is the one to get. I'm not trying to create FOMO, T. McCloskey. Don't say I'm making FOMO. But I am a huge fan of the AtGames 4K pinball, and this is the best table that they put out. It's up there with tables like the Grinch table. It's for what they've put on the table natively. This is S tier. Twilight Zone. It's the first Zen table that made that high echelon mark, like something like Grinch. The Grinch did. The Grinch to me is a S table. The Twilight Zone is an S table, you know.
And if you don't like the $15, it'll go on sale. Just wait for it to go on sale.
Won't go on sale this time, but eventually they'll put it on sale.
Eventually it'll be on sale, and it'll probably be around $10.
Yeah,
sale or a little bit less. I don't think we'll see a 50% off, but we'll at least probably see. Would they do 40 or 30 a lot of times?
Yeah,
not this time, but some of their big sales they do. They do what, 4 big sales a year? One in the spring, one in the summer. Yeah, one in the fall and one in the winter. Yeah, they do at least four big sales. So I mean, wait for one of those to get it around 12 or 10, whatever it'll be. But Hobby Hands makes a good comment here. He said, if it can play 1080p perfect, I would release it and make it clear when 4K works perfect, there will be a free update on the Pacific table. Exactly. That's all you have to gotta say. That's all
there you go. It's a win-win. It's a win-win. Just be transparent. Like, yeah.
And that's perfect. That's all they have to say.
There'll be haters, but there'll be haters either way, T. McCloskey.
Yep, either way.
There'll be haters if they don't say anything. I mean, they'd be better off just in saying it. Oh, we had to run this table at 1440 or whatever. I don't know what resolution they're running at. But better to say that and just be honest, and then it kind of takes the ammunition, it takes the wind out of their sails. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, it definitely does.
And
they can't say,
at the end of the day, I want to turn my pinball machine on and I want to have fun tables to play. That's what I want. Whether they're 1080p or 4K, the main thing is the game fun to play. Does it work correctly? Does it feel good to play it? Does it sound good?
Nobody's liking the sale this weekend, man.
Man, so much hate for the sale. I'll tell you what, though. I mean, and I know this is, people don't like when you say this, but I mean, some money off is better than no money off. I'll take a sale, but I mean, I really would have liked if they could have just taken $5 off every pack. What is it you get off, like $3.75?
Now
it's 15%, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like not quite. Is it $4 or so?
Yeah, I think it's around $4 or close.
I think if they could have got it like a $5, it would have been better. But it's funny. AtGames always does this crazy math whenever you look at their sales. $3.75, so just under $4. So I think $5 would be the magic. Would be a good price, but. Doc Mario agrees. Yes, $5 off is a better deal. And here's the thing, T. McCloskey, look at me. Everyone, when you say $5 off, everyone knows what that means. Yeah, I mean, like, who doesn't want to save $5? Like, for marketing, I'm thinking alone, like, I better buy it. It's $5 off. It's just, to me, it pushes me harder. Like just me personally, like when I look at sales, whenever it's an even number, it's usually more attractive to me. I don't know. It's just the way I think as a consumer.
It's just $1.25 more too. Mike Cox says,
here's the deal: if they give you $5 off, and then the customer buys three table packs instead of maybe buying one or none, that's still a win. Because you're selling new tables, the new games for people to play.
Mike Hawk says, has anyone here installed the SSF kit? Papa Brad has.
I did it myself. All it takes is a screwdriver and an entire afternoon of your time.
Do you suggest paying extra to get it built in?
100%. I suggest paying to have it put in. Yep. Now, no, it's not bad. I mean, but I'm gonna tell you, it's a little work. You can watch. I have a video on Papa Brad's Gaming. I show the complete process. You can watch Wagner's Tech Talk has an excellent video, and you can see what you're getting into. It's not super hard. If you love to tinker and you really want to get in there and see all the guts of the pinball, it's kind of fun to do that. But after doing it once, if I ever get another one, I'll probably get it pre-installed. That's just my honest opinion.
Same here. I got mine pre-installed, and I'm glad I got it pre-installed. And it was only $50.
You know what happened to me? They give you all these little screws and stuff, and you have to put everything into the table. And I dropped one of those screws, and it rolled up underneath all the motherboards.
Yeah,
that was not fun. So the thing is, there's not a lot of space to work. It's kind of, once you get everything, there's a lot inside the 4K pinball. When you really get in there and you put the SSF kit in, I mean, that thing is packed with technology. I mean, there's so much in there. It's crazy.
Yeah. They won't do
50 says I did 50% off. He'd buy the entire library. I'm almost there. Like, I just want the whole library. So if there was a big sale, I would just buy everything. I'm in the same boat.
They had everything 50% off.
I know. Carlo told me, but I mean, I couldn't afford it. I'd got the I went with Pinball Net. I'm still waiting. Team McCloskey, I'm still waiting for my Pinball Net.
I'm still waiting for the tournaments. When's the tournament starting?
The tournaments are right now on Arcade Talk. We got tournaments.
Yeah, we got tournaments. AtGames supposed to have some, but I don't know what happened. That kind of disappeared in the wind. What's her?
Here's the thing, Team McCloskey. If they're going to do it right, better not to launch it and have it be any bugs or have it be broken. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Follow the Zen model. Zen really knows how to have a good tournament system. They have a perfect tournament system baked into their pinball software. I'm not saying it has to be exactly the same, but kind of look at what they're doing and do something similar. Because I love the Zen pinball tournament. I mean, you don't have to worry about if your score is going to register. That's the most frustrating thing. If you put in a score and then it doesn't count, that's a real turnoff for players.
Install SSF kit is the way to go. But hey, if you don't want to buy the SSF kit right now, don't mind installing it later. It will go on sale at some point as well. Just like everything else, the SSF kit will go on sale again. So if you don't mind installing it and you don't want to pay the money right now, then just get the pinball, and then when the SSF kit goes on sale, get it done and install it yourself.
Yeah, it's not that bad, but it's not like a 30-minute install. I mean, it's kind of involved. You're gonna learn all about the pinball though.
But if you had the money, it's definitely worth $100 to get it installed.
The biggest mistake I made when I installed it was check all your speaker wire lengths before you stick the stickers.
Oh yeah,
because I had everything finished, and then I found out I had them backwards. So make sure the cords are long enough going to the exciters or whatever that go on the walls of the pinball. It's a really great system, though. I mean, it's so immersive when you have the SSF kit. I mean, all the vibrations, you could hear the ball rolling around. It's great.
Sales coming sometime, guys. Sales coming sometime. Their next big nod. I mean, they never. AtGames never did sales like this every month before. These little sales. So I guess you should be glad that they're doing some sales, these little small sales. Normally they would just do 4 sales a year and that's it.
Yeah. And the other thing with the sales, you can't use your coupons. So if you have any coupons, no coupons, Team McCloskey.
Yeah,
no coupons. That does rub some people the wrong way. They want to use them coupons they might have.
I have 2, man. You can't use them.
No, you can't use it. Those coupons are useless, Team McCloskey.
Well, they'll work on the Zachariah tables.
Yeah.
I thought about getting one Zachariah because I got $10.
They'll work on the other tables that are on sale? They'll work on I don't think they work on any of them, do they?
I'm not sure if they work on the sales or not.
They don't work when it's on sale. Yeah.
No? Okay. Maybe this time it does, man. I wish I had 2.
They said it didn't
for a while.
I thought. Yeah.
I got $10 worth of coupons.
I think I've got. I might still have 1 too.
That'd be cool.
Anything you're going to pick up on the sale? Just curious.
I really haven't.
I kind of want to get the other Gottlieb tables at least.
You don't have them all?
No. I need to get the other 2 packs.
That's right. You didn't do the half off when they first came out. I pre-ordered.
No, I didn't. So I'll probably pick up the Gottlieb. I don't know. I am missing not having all the tables that you could put on it natively because they got a lot of good tables. They've really spread them out, so you really can't just cherry pick them. They really figured it out, Team McCloskey. They're spread out just right where you can't get all the ones you want easily. I know. You pretty much got to buy them all if you want to have all the best tables. But
Marine 50 says I would still like to find a way to get CoinOps X and games for it for in between pinball games. You
don't need CoinOps X. What do you need CoinOps X for? All CoinOps X is the front end. You could play UCE files all day long. You want to play Frogger, Galaga, Golden Tee? Load up that UCE file. It's as easy. T. McCloskey, is it as easy as just putting it on a flash drive?
Yeah, I was playing Golden Tee over the weekend. I just put it on my flash drive, plugged it in, and boom, worked.
It could not be easier. There's like nothing to it. You just put it on a flash drive.
Yeah.
To me, CoinOps X, like, it's like it
It's
has
just
so many
interface,
games. It's a pretty interface. You can see it behind me. I do love the interface, but if you want to just put together the select games you want to play, you can definitely just run them right off of the right off Flash Drive X, and they run perfect.
Where do you find the UCE files though?
They're in CoinOps. You could just go to the folder where they're all in and drag and drop them, whatever ones you want. I think if I put the joystick controller back on, they did such a good job with the interface. I haven't really felt the urge to put the arcade joystick back on, but if I put it back on, I'll put on my favorites.
I don't know if you guys saw some of my shorts this weekend, man. I was playing bowling, I was playing Golden Tee, all that on my 4K pinball back there, man. It's a blast playing Golden Tee and bowling on them. And guess what, Pop Brad?
What's that?
I don't hit the monitor when I'm playing Golden Tee.
Yeah, you can go as hard as you want, and you won't hit nothing.
Hey,
you got that. Play that video. Play that video, T. McCloskey. Let's see it. Let's see it in action. Boom!
A little Golden Tee here today on my AtGames 4K pinball.
Wow, that looks
replay.
Nice.
Yeah, this was a replay on it.
Last shot. Look at that ball. Look at that shot right down the middle.
You see my hand down there? Look. No, not hitting the monitor.
Look at that, man. The monitor's not even in the way. You could go full tilt.
I do too, man.
In the way this time, suckers. No monitor in the way.
No monitor in the way, suckers.
Green. Oh, monitor in the way this time, suckers. No one get close.
Look, just watch my hand down there. Woo!
Woo!
No monitor in the way this time, suckers. No monitor in the way.
Yeah. Man, it could not be easier. Literally drop a file onto a flash drive and you're playing Golden Tee.
Yep.
Could not be easier.
Whoa.
This is the 2001 Golden Tee. Golden Tee Classic. Known for power pop.
Pretty good.
What the fuck? What was that?
And you could make it regular aspect ratio, or you could stretch it. I see you have it stretched so it uses the whole screen. But I mean, it depends on how much, if you want that classic look, you can force the aspect ratio. Yeah. But you got to remember, you're playing on a pinball machine. It's just for fun, right?
It didn't look bad stretched.
But the vertical games look really good. I love playing like Centipede and Frogger and like stuff like that. Galaga, classic arcade games with a vertical screen. Very fun. Also, shmups are good on the pinball.
You have to have.
So you can only play golf, huh? Only golf. Did you play some bowling too?
I played bowling too, sucker.
You got that one?
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Man, look at that carpet. That carpet's popping, T. McCloskey.
Popping, Brad is glowing.
Man, I'm in the 80s arcade. What?
Bowling going on, guys. Got some bowling going on. Right,
you got golf and bowling.
They could actually play.
No monitor in the way.
Look at that, man. You didn't hit your hand on the monitor when you did it. That's pretty awesome.
What we're doing here, just throwing up strikes.
Yeah, my guilty pleasure always was Centipede, though. I love playing Centipede on the pinball. I mean,
I haven't played the Centipede.
It's kind of a guilty pleasure.
Just want to show you, though, yes, through CoinOps X, you'd be playing some bowling or some golf.
I'll tell you what, the Buy Stuff Store overlay for the control panel makes it too. Such a nice upgrade. Every time I touch my controls, I'm like, I'm so glad I bought that overlay.
Yeah, I finally got mine in.
Makes it feel so much higher quality, and you pick the graphics that you want to match whatever graphics you want. I think it's pretty awesome.
As you saw, hey, what's up, Hollywood Polo? You saw I had bowling in there. I got Golden Tee in there. So it's my two new games, and got Twilight Zone back there. Can't quite see it, but so I got a couple new games, and plus last week we got what would be Next Generation Star Trek. That's a new game I got.
Yeah, that's a very good game too.
So got a bunch of new games going on, Pop Red. I haven't played Centipede yet.
Yeah, drop that one on there. Heck, you could put Mr. Do on there. That's a vertical game.
Yeah, I wanted to do that one. I'll stretch to see what it looks like.
You know, I want to see you playing Mr. Do on the 4KP. You got to make a short when you do that. Make a short.
Yeah, I'll have to do that. Might look really good, or might look pretty funky.
Might look a little janky, but still might be fun.
Yeah, you never know. I'd love playing on a big screen though, man, with golf and bowling, man. That's freaking awesome. I just wish there was a little better bowling on there than they have. I wish Silver Strike bowling was on there, but
yeah. How much did you pay for that? Did that cost you $500 to put that golden tee on that arcade, on that pinball machine? That cost you five bills?
It was free for me. It was free.
Oh, okay. So you mean, okay. Yeah, I like that. That's a good feature. Keep that one.
Yeah, I just took it from my, instead of using my Pro Gamer Mini now, I just took the USB out of there, stuck it in my 4K pinball, and boom, worked. Didn't have to do nothing, Pop Brad.
You have to do nothing. It just knows.
It pops up, BYOG. Pops up
BYOG. You got UCE files. Here they are. Play whatever you want.
As soon as you stick the USB in, the BYOG pulls up on the UI settings wheel. It's just like, boop.
Yeah. You're gonna get access to all the games. You're just not gonna get the fancy scrolling menu system. That's what CoinOps really is.
Yeah.
But you're gonna get all the games. So,
have all the games. Works great, man. No lag, no nothing. That trackball works really nice. It's not, it's not the best trackball in the world, but it's smooth and you can. It's great. I mean, it's not like Glenn's trackball, but it still gets the job done. I'm having a blast playing that golden tee.
It's like we got a new comment. Is it SAC pin player, or is it SAC pin player?
SAC pin player.
SAC pin player. He said got the Buy Stuff Snoopy control deck overlay, and it looks and fits great. Big improvement. Yeah, I think the overlays make it. That's like a must get. That's the first thing you should get for your pinball is the Buy Stuff Store overlay.
Took me a while to get it.
It takes a while. It comes from Canada.
And I don't know why they didn't do the graphics that I chose for it. Yeah. Because it matches the cabinet a little bit better than the one they came up with.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't sell that one they made for me too. So maybe it has something to do with the license.
Yeah, maybe.
I thought for sure since they already did it, they would make it an option, but they haven't yet. So I'm thinking, might be a reason for that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they're in those artwork from Buy Stuff goes on so easily and smoothly. It took me literally.
Oh, that's a perfect fit. Seconds. Yeah, they cut it just right too. It's like I would recommend get the one where you don't have to pull the buttons off. Just take your time and line it up, and it's so easy to do. Just take your time and make sure it's lined up before you start peeling it and sticking it. But I did too. I did the control panel I did the stock deck. I did both of them.
Green 50 said I had my overlay and control deck before I had my cabinet.
Mm-hmm.
We had our control deck before our. 4K.
Yeah, we had the control decks way before the cabinet.
We had it for months.
Months,
like, 4 months.
Yeah.
I ordered it because when did the pre-order start? October or November? I can't remember.
Well, who would have thought they would have improved the interface so much too? Honestly, like the original interface, you had to have it. Like if you have an HD, to me, it's hard to navigate without the joystick controller. But when they redid the interface, they really improved it a lot.
Oh yeah,
I have to give them a lot of credit for that. It's a big difference going from the HD to the 4K with the interface. They pretty much got it figured out where you can't get around with just the little Nintendo looking gamepad where before it was a pain.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be playing no Golden Tee though. Not gonna play no Golden Tee with that little Nintendo gamepad.
You gotta get down there, sucker, so you can play some Golden Tee or.
It's a nice upgrade.
Yeah, I forgot. Jason got the control deck. Didn't he get the control deck around the same time?
I think so. I think he has a control deck.
That's what he has, the SSF kit too. Think about my poor lonely SSF kit from the original pre-order. Still sitting in the box, Jason. But hopefully soon, man. Hopefully soon they'll come out with that new artwork and one of the ones you want.
Hey, Buy Stuff Arcades is here. Let's give him a shout out. Put him on the screen, Team McCloskey. Buy Stuff Arcades is here. Yeah, I have to say that's a must-have. Like you got to get the control panel artwork overlay. It's fantastic. Yeah. Such good quality. They have it cut just right. I mean, I actually bought 2 of them. T. McCloskey, I like the first one so much. I bought another. Actually, wait, T. McCloskey, 3. I bought 3 of them because I also bought Haunted House for my HD.
Yeah.
I bought 3 control panel overlays out. Yeah, they got me. They got me again. But yeah, buy stuff store. Good job, man.
And
Excellent.
And they use great vinyl too, man. They're not,
Man,
they don't
it's
use
so
cheap
good.
stuff.
So good. It doesn't bubble up. It doesn't do anything funny. I mean, it really, really is a high, gives you that arcade quality experience. You know, it feels like an arcade control panel.
Yeah, it does.
It doesn't feel cheap at all. It feels like when I go there, I mean, this is a real arcade here overlay, and you feel it. It feels very similar.
Yeah. Yeah, it's high quality.
A little thicker, but it's high grade. It's commercial. Like I'd say it's close to commercial arcade quality for sure.
Yeah. And the vinyl they use, man, makes it so easy to put on. No bubbles. Like I said, I had one air bubble and I popped it right out with my finger. You didn't have to use a blade or anything to, the scraper thing. It's the only one I had, man, because the graphics or the vinyl they use is so nice that it's real easy to put on. Literally, man, it took me like 15 seconds to stick that that vinyl.
Oh, it took me forever. I mean, I'm super careful. Oh, I want to stick it right the first time.
Well, if you do it just like they tell you in instructions, because it does come with instructions. If you follow
full color instructions, full color too. Like you just follow the instructions. That's what I did.
Yep.
Yeah, I used a little painter's tape to hold it in place. Little painter's tape.
I didn't do that, man.
I know. I'm OCD.
I just cut a little piece off like they told us in there. Slap that sucker down.
Yeah.
Lift it off. And
a little OCD.
We're down.
Anyway.
Luckily, I got it all straight too, man. Because at first I was like, "Am I crooked?" And I was like, "No, it's not." It's like, I've put graphics on before, so I wasn't scared this time. Like the first time I ever did graphics on my Mr. Do, man, I was scared to death on that thing.
Yeah, graphics can be scary because they're expensive, and you don't want to mess them up. You don't want to mess them up because you're paying a lot of money for the graphics when you're doing an arcade.
Yep. Now you got to reorder it. And
what's up, Retro Arcade Trooper? Welcome to the stream. Mad Dog, welcome.
Okay, Alex, it's T2 Retro Shooter Upgrade Kit was a game changer. Gladly did a video review on it. Nice. Yeah, I'm still gonna do the buy stuff's Star Wars conversion kit.
Yeah, that looks really nice.
Yeah.
Welcome to the stream, David N.
I can play some racing games and all that. That'd be a blast.
You're setting off Jason's OCD, T. McCluskey, with your Dig Dug cabinet on the Namco cab.
Why? Dig Dug's on there too? What did he say?
Dig Dug is on there. That's true.
All right, man. Here, I'll help you.
Oh man. Just for Jason. He wouldn't do it for anyone else. Just for Jason. There you go, Jason. There you go, Jason.
It's off. I still love that marquee. This is from
Sabo's.
Joe
Sabo. Yeah, it's nice.
It's so colorful, man.
Yeah, I love the way he uses the real arcade artwork. He's got the little Atari symbol on there.
Yep.
T. McCloskey. Did you hear the news? Atari bought Activision. Atari bought Intellivision. I said Activision.
Intellivision.
Atari bought Intellivision. Yeah, if they bought Activision, that would be big news. No, Atari bought Intellivision. Intellivision. That's pretty crazy. Could you have predicted that? I could not have predicted that. That's like Microsoft buying PlayStation, Those two were like neck and neck back in the day of classic back in the 80s. You either had Intellivision or you had an Atari, Yep. And now Atari owns Intellivision. That is pretty cool.
Who would ever thunk it?
Who would ever thunk it? The same company that has Asteroids now has Astro Smash. It's crazy. Hopefully they do something cool with the Intellivision property. It'll be interesting to see what they do with it. Not that they bought it, but it's a good company. Atari understands retro stuff pretty well. Let's see what they do with it,
Think they'll come out with a new console?
No.
You don't think so?
No, I think they'll port it to to a bunch of game consoles. They can port it to the VCS. They could do a lot of stuff.
Oh, yeah. So they get their whole library too then, I would think. Right? Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what they do with it.
Intellivision Plus.
Caro told me about it today or yesterday.
They could do an Intellivision Plus. The Atari 2600 Plus is a nice piece of technology.
Yeah,
if you're an Atari fan, Atari's been bringing some heat with what they've been doing. They've been doing some pretty good stuff. The only negative I could say about Atari, with me at least, is that I have a bunch of stuff that have not been shipped but I've ordered.
So I keep forgetting you.
I got a whole bunch of stuff that I ordered and I never got yet. So, but generally the stuff I got, I've been very happy with. So. But there's definitely a lot of classic retro games in the television, and that's definitely something they can boost their library up with. And they could do something cool with it. Atari, I think, will do something with it, at least, you know.
Yeah, and I have a feeling Atari is still not finished.
No.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, it's pretty cool. I mean, because I really thought Atari was pretty much done at one point.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know if it was from, AtGames and all these other places that started making, Atari stuff and got some money back in there and they were able to do some stuff. Got the 26.
I think the Recharge games were really cool. They came out with all the Recharged classic arcade games, kind of reimagined. And then
I hope to see more of those too, man.
Of course, the 2600 Plus, I think, is really cool. It's a good product.
Yeah. I like the VCS. I got the VCS. I like that. Speaking of buy stuff, man, I forgot they put this on their Facebook.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you have an Atari VCS.
Yeah, I got the VCS, yeah. I'd like to see more of those games for the VCS.
They should drop some Intellivision on the VCS. Give it a little love. Look at this. T. McCloskey, look at that. What is that?
That's from Buy Stuff Arcades, man. This is Home Arcades in 2024 have been dull. Should we turn that upside down?
I think so.
They dropped that on Facebook like 9 hours ago.
Man.
I wonder
what they're doing. They're up to something.
What are you up to, Buy Stuff Arcades?
Buy Stuff Stores up to something. They got something. They got something under the curtains there.
Yep, we got something under there.
That's exciting. Buy Stuff Store has been killing it with all the mod things that they sell where you can mod your cabinets or you can upgrade them. I have the risers on all my on these guys. These guys all have the Buy Stuff Store risers.
My Dragon's Lair has it, and I got their big one on there. And then I got their
extenders. I love supporting Buy Stuff Store because it's like I feel like you're supporting someone's kind of a smaller independent company too. I mean, they seem to really care about what they put out too. Everything I've gotten has always been high quality.
Oh yeah.
Because if you order something, you get a sour taste in your mouth, you might not order something again. But Buy Stuff Stores always, everything I've ordered, I've been real happy with.
Buy Stuff Stores?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been happy. First thing I ever bought from them was Dragon's Lair, the riser. I never even put the Dragon's Lair riser out of the box. It came with the Dragon's Lair still in a box in the closet. I actually had that riser for Dragon's Lair before I even had Dragon's Lair in my hand. I had to set up and everything, man. It was sitting waiting for it.
Yeah, the riser waiting for the arcade.
For a couple months, yep. Yeah, it's their big one. It's the 18-inch one, I think, or 16. I can't remember. That's why my Dragon's Lair is so high. That's why it's almost as high as the 4K Pinball. Yeah, it is almost. It's probably maybe 2 inches shorter than 4K.
Thor KC is putting in a guess. He says it's a trackball game mod for Golden Tee.
And there you go. Could be a pedestal.
Mm-hmm.
Pedestal and for Golden Tee. David N said about the Star Trek Next Generation 4K, fuzzy graphics, and bad lag. See, we didn't think the lag was that bad on there, but yeah, fuzzy graphics. So. Graphics are fuzzy. I can give you that one. What's up, Dan Z? Okay, get that off there. Oh, got this up. Here's the schedule again for AtGames for May. And look up here, guys. It says schedule is for reference only and subject to change.
Okay. So what happens is if they change it, do we get mad and start cursing and calling them names?
You can't because it says schedule.
Oh, they're telling you right up front. They're telling you right up front. This is just a projected, like, best case scenario. This is what's going to happen, right?
Yeah.
This is the best case scenario.
So if it doesn't happen, you can't get mad because it says subject to change. But up next, guys, is a Godzilla versus Kong. Anybody in the chat gonna buy that? I'll be buying it.
Oh yeah, man, I love Godzilla vs. Kong. I love the guy. Ever since we did the Godzilla table in the tournament, I fell in love with that table. That's a great table.
Yeah, it's a fun table. It might be a little bit better playing on the cabinet, man, because you won't have all that the city behind there, and you don't have the water.
It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how they implement it.
Yep.
You know,
that should be all gone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Better be. That's up next. And look, guys, on the 30th, new update.
New firmware update.
Yep, new firmware update. It's coming on the 30th. They said it would. This is the one that was originally supposed to fix the plunger lag, but I'm not sure if that's still in there. But this is the one that was supposed to fix that, but we'll see. We get the notes. We will see if it's in there or not. But yeah, look for that next week on the 30th. New firmware update. I wonder what else will be fixing on there. Yeah, interesting.
I want to wait and see.
Of course, we have May monthly Legends 4K and Legends HD sale. Big news for this weekend. Big sale. Big sale. Pop big sale.
Big sale. Get you 15% off. 15%. What was it? $375. $370. Not $5. $375.
And if you don't think the sale is good enough, don't worry. They'll have another sale. And yes, they'll probably be more off.
Yeah, you can count on them having sales, you know.
And no, 15% is not the best deals they're going to have rest of the year. Yeah. They'll have better sales.
Like we talked about this last time. Like you know, what would entice me is a bigger discount.
Yeah, but these are just little sales. Mm-hmm. You know, the nods are the one that you're going to get the big sales. They're nod sales, which or we should get one in July.
Yeah,
sometime. That's when they normally do their summer nod.
Yeah,
we will see. So these are
I've been missing not having all the Magic Pixel tables and all the Gottlieb tables. I do love all those tables, so I don't know. I you know, like I said, I'm waffling, Team McCloskey. It does make me hungry, the 15% off, but I don't know if I'm going to be jumping. I don't know if I'm going to jump on or not. I got to think about it.
Ray says Rexer was so excited about the sale.
That's why you should do a sale video. Like this 15% off all the packs. You don't need an 8-minute video or 10-minute video just for this little tiny bit of news. To me, that's like torturing your audience. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
It's like there's not enough news to stretch this out for 8 minutes, but they do that to get the mid-roll ads, Team McCloskey.
Oh, yeah.
It's the mid-roll. Got to get that 8 minutes.
Yeah.
It's funny. Whenever you see a video, it's exactly 8 minutes.
Yeah. I never did that, even on my bigger channel.
No, I don't either. I don't care. Whatever length it is, you know.
Yeah, you never know, Mike. You might get a South Park artwork. South Park is coming to AtGames. That is one of the ones they announced early on. The only ones they announced early on that have not come out yet is the Gearbox pack, Charlie Brown's Christmas, and then South Park. Those are the three that haven't. They mentioned were coming, but haven't come yet. Marine 50 says Michael B said you'll never get a better deal. We'll get better deals.
We'll get better deals, yeah.
I think the highest they go is what, 40% on some of those nods.
We got Mikey Yoon in the chat. Welcome to the chat, Mikey Yoon. Good to see you. We haven't seen you in a while. Welcome to the show. We missed you.
We missed you over here.
I hope you're doing well, Mikey Yoon. The Dr. Seuss packs are great. I would recommend those. I like those. But get the one with the Grinch first. That's the better pack.
Yeah, that's a fun pack.
To me, the Grinch is a S tier for AtGames. That's one of their best games. That's right up there with Twilight Zone. It's one of the best tables that they have on the pinball machine.
They should do Charlie Brown Christmas in July.
Christmas in July.
I know. They should have waited for July. The Christmas in July. Look at this FOMO, man. Over 40 great deals.
Man, build the FOMO.
I know they did with these first couple.
It's like
May sale timeline. Ooh.
It amazes me how well they spread out all the good tables. It's like each table pack has one that I want. Like they knew exactly how to cut them. Where like, you know, they make you want to get them all, you know.
And we couldn't quite get $4. We couldn't quite get $4. We got $3.75.
I'm saying $5 is $5. I'm gonna start trucking and buy a whole bunch of stuff. But you know, the $3.75. You know, I mean, here's my thing. If you're going to buy them anyway, at least if you're buying them anyway, you'll get a little discount. But
yeah, it's 20%.
20%. I think they're not thinking long term though. Long term, like if they're cheaper and someone buys 3 or 4 packs, they're coming out ahead. You know what I mean?
Yeah, all they had to do is knock it up 5% more. 5% more would be 20%, which would be $5.
So 5% more would be 20%. 20% would give you a solid $5 off on every pinball pack.
All they had to do is
maybe for Nod. We can recommend it at games, you know. Maybe for Nod, or you know, I don't know if they'll go more than that. Team McCloskey, more is always better.
Well, they've done 30 and they've done 40.
They've done some pretty. I mean, I remember. I don't think they'll go back to that initial like before the 4KP was out, where it's like 50% or whatever. I don't think you ever see that deal again. I would love it if they did it, but you know.
Yeah, I think we'll see 30, maybe 40.
Yeah, I think just $5 off. That is so easy. That's so enticing, because then you start thinking, oh, I'm saving $5 each time I buy one of these packs. You know.
Yep. Which one is pack 1? Is that the one that has the Grinch? Yeah.
Yeah. I think pack 1 has the Grinch.
That's one I have. I have that one. I had to get that one, Popper. I pre-ordered that one too.
Yeah, it's the best one.
Yeah. And then I got the haunted house.
I don't understand why they sell the Natural History pack 1. Why do they sell that if it comes loaded on the table? Like, look, Natural History Legends 4K Pinball pack. It comes preloaded on the table. Like, why is that even in the listing? To me, that's a mystery to me. You know, Vader has a good idea too. Buy 4, get 1 free.
There you go.
Yeah, really. Like, I mean, I've already said it multiple times on the show. For me, like a bigger, where you buy more and you get a little bit more off, is always a draw to me. You know, because I want to get them all eventually. You know.
Yeah, same here.
I want to get them all eventually. I want to have them all. I mean, I want to get to Carl O's level and be a master of the 4K piece native tables and have them all. Because Carlo has, he tells me every time, Papa Brad, I have them all of them.
I told you to get them all when they're at 50%.
Yep, and then he reminds me that way, and it's like, man, it stings. It stings, Carlo.
Yeah, I think nobody's thought about the Natural History, because unless down the road sometime they're not going to be preloaded. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
I have them all on the HD too. I bought every table on the HD, so I could play them on the HD. But let's be honest, Team McCloskey, when you have both, that they do play a little better on the 4KP. They just look better. I think so. I mean, I've been pretty impressed with how they've upgraded the Magic Pixel packs. They did a really good, all of them, the Taito, the Magic Pixel, they did a really good job when they upscaled them and they retuned the tables. They did a good job.
Oh, real good job. The SSF kit is amazing.
When you put them side by side, it's like you can really see the difference.
The SSF kit, man, is so dialed in on all the Magic Pixel tables, man. It's you go from Zen back to Magic Pixel table, man. It's just like, wow. Zen sounded pretty good, but then you go these Magic Pixels and like, damn, and it's like SSF kit just sounds incredible. Yeah, Magic Pixels did a great job putting these over to 4K. I just wish Zen had that much time to do the same thing, you know. It's kind of unfortunate.
But given either add Zen or not have Zen, I'll take Zen. You know?
I agree.
Same thing with them releasing tables. Now, you know, there are people like, oh, they should stop. They should just stop doing business altogether and stop releasing tables.
Biggie fries.
I would rather have them release them than fix them, patch them, make them better, make sure they play well though. Like, no matter what, make sure they play well. Don't put out anything that doesn't play well.
Yeah, at this point they don't really need to, because I know we don't got a whole lot, but at this point I think it is, they need to test them first and see if they play well enough to release them.
Yeah, definitely.
Because to test them, it doesn't take that long.
It doesn't take that long.
To test it and see, see if they play well or not.
Now Ray De La Torre is saying he actually feels the Zen tables feel better with the SSF kit than the Zachariah tables.
I don't know, man.
I don't know about that. I think
so
the last three we got are really much better. I think Attack from Mars, Star Trek, and especially Twilight Zone are way better.
No, it's not. Because
it's a different experience. They're a different kind of table, though. I could play that Woods Queen Deluxe table for like 20, 30 minutes. Like, I'm not going to be playing a 20 or 30-minute game of Addams Family, T. McCloskey.
You're not?
No, I'm not. I just don't got the skills to pay the bills on that one, man. It's between it's probably my playing mostly, but I just can't survive that. It's a different experience. The kind of tables they have are different.
Yeah, totally different. Yeah.
They have so many good tables. You got Spooky, you've got all kinds of cool stuff.
Yep. Al's Garage Band. That's got it. Adam's Family table is the only one that's behind. Yeah, man, when he first got to Adam's Family, SSF kit really didn't even work that well.
Yeah.
Sounds so much better than it used to. Because really on Adam's Family, when I first got it, I don't think you could really hear the ball until they did the first update.
No. They need to keep patching them and going back and applying whatever they're doing to the newer tables to the older tables.
Ray's just the opposite for me. After playing the Zen tables, I can't go back to Zachariah tables.
Yeah, playing real Williams pinball tables is fun, Let's face it.
Some of these Zachariah tables were real tables at one time, right?
Yeah, a bunch of them were.
Yeah. Your Woods Queen was, right?
Yeah, that one was, but I think like some of the other ones, like the Magic Castle, there's a bunch of ones that were actually real pinball machines. Spooky was a real pinball machine. Each pinball pack, I think, has a table that was an actual table, a real pinball machine.
Yeah, I agree.
Star God.
Retro Arcades, both Addams Family and Snoopy needs serious attention. Yes, Snoopy really needs attention.
Yeah,
I don't even like playing Snoopy because it's just after playing it on Steam and come over on AtGames, I just can't play it. It just plays totally different. I can't hit the Snoopy's Doghouse like on Steam, man. I can hit Snoopy's Doghouse every time.
Yeah,
on here I can't.
It's a really lightning fast table, and like the flipper lag does throw the game off.
Oh man, big time.
And that's why I'm saying, for me, having the gameplay right is the most important thing. And
they need to take,
because when you're missing shots because of lag or whatever, that's a lesser experience.
That's why I don't play Snoopy anymore. I'll play everything else, but that one it's not fun. The ball disappears by the lights, by the bumpers there for a split second. That messes you up. The ball comes at you so damn fast. On Steam, it doesn't do that.
Yeah,
so I don't know what they did, but man, it needs to work.
It needs to work.
Just take the light effect away. It doesn't need the light effect on those bumpers that were right next to your flippers.
Yeah,
so I don't notice on Steam. I don't think.
Yeah, Retro Arcade Trooper knows too. Attack from Mars, Star Trek: The Next Generation, Twilight Zone are my favorite Zen tables. Did you know that Star Trek: The Next Generation was the follow-up for Twilight Zone? Twilight Zone, they did the Addams Family first, T. McCloskey.
Yeah.
Then Twilight Zone, and it had an unlimited budget. It was just like do whatever. It was one of the few pinballs where he was literally given an unlimited budget because it was the most successful pinball machine of all time. And then After that was Star Trek, and it had the wide body. It had the same design as the Twilight Zone, which is interesting. A little bit of history.
Okay, so we covered this sale. Hey, there it is. Activision, 50%
Yeah, the
off.
Activision pack is fun. If you have the Legends Ultimate Arcade, you got a lot of great Activision games in there. You got some real great hits. You got Pitfall, Mega Mania, Demon Attack. Demon Attack's a magic. I wonder how they got Demon Attack. You got Kaboom. Lots of good games, man. That's a great pack. The Activision pack's fun.
That one there's probably worth it even at $25.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a big Atari fan and you have the AtGames Arcade, the Legends Arcade, I mean, it's a nice little addition. If you like Atari stuff.
Yeah, 40 games. I mean, that's a lot of
Locomotion. Games. Locomotion's a good table. Shoot the Rapids is a good table. They have a ton of good, they really did spread out those packs are spread out perfectly. You almost have to buy them all. They figured it out. Team McCloskey, they got us.
They did. They did, man. They did it. They split those up pretty damn good.
They split them up just right.
Yeah, I agree with Ray on that one. The Zen special effects look really good on the Twilight Zone. I love the look of that table, man. It doesn't get old at all looking at that Twilight Zone table with the effects. The effects turn on.
Oh man, when that lightning strike hits that plane,
yeah, that looks so cool, man.
It's fantastic, especially if you have that SSF kit.
I wasn't expecting that at all. I'm like, whoa, what is that? I was like, I did not expect that. I was like,
yeah, my wife came and was like, what's going on in here? What's going on in here? Dude, I was playing Twilight Zone earlier today, Team McCloskey, and I blew a fuse in my house.
Nah, did you?
I'm not kidding you. Like, the lightning hit. And my wife comes in, it's like, all the electricity went off in the house except for the arcade. I'm like, this Twilight Zone table has some kind of magic, some kind of voodoo.
No. Is that the plane? Is that my house?
That's why we were 30 minutes late. So, anyway, are we going to show the Twilight Zone tables?
Oh, you asked that like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to show people so we could talk. We could talk over them a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's start with your video. I really like our videos have completely different takes on it, like the directions we went.
Into the Twilight Zone.
What was that? I heard it again, Pop Brand.
I know, but what power does it go at?
Wouldn't that be funny if it did?
Lightning strikes.
It wouldn't be funny, but we would think it's funny, but Pop Brand wouldn't think it's funny.
Yeah, my wife wouldn't think it was funny. She's watching TV and all the power goes off.
Like, Papa Brad did it again. She'll be yelling at you. You did it again in there.
I did it again.
All right, this is my Zen Twilight Zone review.
Yeah, let's check it out.
You have just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
That's where that's come from.
What's up, everybody? Another arcade talk coming at you.
I still wish they would stretch the marquee.
Me too.
Just give us the option.
Give us the option.
Button, help the video out. Okay, guys, we're just here today.
We're not saying to take this away from anyone. Give us both.
AtGames 4K pinball machine.
I say it every time. I want to say it in all my videos.
Like when the blockade guy was like, "Oh, well, this is the way it needs to be." It's like, no, it doesn't. Give people choice. Choice is a good thing.
Like the original aspect ratio, but like mine had to be stretched. So hopefully in the future they'll add that feature where you can have it stretched or you can keep it. It's your choice. So
Your choice, Papa Brad.
It's a virtual pinball machine. Let us stretch it, please. Also the DMD.
Review. Is this in 4K or not? Let's go down, right down. Let's just get it over with, guys. The card, instruction card. Yes, you can actually read.
You can read it. I can read that, T. McCloskey.
Read it on my phone, but you can read it.
That's pretty sharp.
In real life, you can actually read the card. Even in here, the small prints here, you can read. Down there by the flippers.
Pat Lawler. Blank check.
Over here, so there. It looks like this is in 4K.
Blank check on this pinball table.
I see this rail looks pretty good, except for this one spot.
I love the way you go right in. You're zooming in.
Zooming, man. I'm zooming.
You're showing. You're not telling T. McCloskey. You're showing us what you're looking at. Your criticisms of the table. Very nice.
Yeah, I think the rest of it's pretty smooth.
Look at the robot. The robot's incredible. He looks so good on this table.
And look at this rail. This one looks really good. It's a little bit there.
I got this thing zoomed in pretty good too. So
if you back up a little bit, you can't really see it.
Good with the zoom, T. McCloskey. You're good with the zoom.
You can see the field itself looks pretty good. The colors are awesome.
Look how sharp. It looks pretty sharp.
Graphics there, but I don't know if that's supposed to be like the lighting effect causing that, because on the outside of these squares,
I think it's the lighting effect. You can see it in 4 million blinking.
Yeah. And you gotta keep in mind, he's not pointing it. This is pointing at it directly at a screen. Cameras aren't really made to capture screens real well because you're pretty much shooting it right at a direct light source.
See this round?
You can see it looks really good.
It does look good.
Even up that close.
I mean, you're zoomed way in. There's the gumball machine.
I would say this one's in 4K. Definitely.
This ramp could have been a little better, I feel like. The ramp right there. That's my only criticism.
Yeah, looks great, guys.
Look at the colors, man.
A lot better than...
They could have went with a little more. I don't know what it's missing, like a shine or something on the ramp.
Do the flipper lag here, see if I can do it.
Look at the card, though, that says Twilight Zone, how good it looks.
I know.
Everything on this table is just a good-looking table. When I first booted it up, I was like, uh-oh. When I saw the graphics, I was like, man, it's not going to play right with looking this sharp. It almost looks like real metal. That's what I said, too. I said, this is going to be a disaster. Because I looked at how sharp everything was. Yeah. I was hoping, T. McCloskey. I was like, how are they going to pull this off?
It started moving there. I'm not far out. Right.
It's interesting, the flipper, the plunger, you pull it out about a centimeter before it registers. There's like a little delay. Rather than like you would think when you first pull it, it would immediately engage. But there's about, what would you say, a centimeter? You pull it out and then it starts moving.
Once it starts moving, though, man, it moves with the plunger.
To me, the plunger's a bit confusing because you're firing it and it goes to kind of like a dead stop almost.
I'm playing one hand and it ain't working.
No, it's not working.
I should have used my tripod.
Yeah, that's what I did. T. McCloskey set up a tripod. That's what I did, T. McCloskey.
Normally I do. I don't know why I didn't on this one.
Looks good though. Yeah, Retro Arcade. If they get the leaderboard system working well, if they get it working well, we will do a native Twilight Zone. Only if it's working well, though.
I finally hit the ball.
Yeah, I can't play real well with one hand. Game is over, suckers.
The game's over, suckers.
What I
don't know if it's a plunger delay or if it's just it doesn't engage until it's like a centimeter out. Like once you pull it out, it actually is very accurate moving back and forth with it. It just doesn't engage from the first. You would think as soon as you pulled it, it would move, but that's not really how it works.
It's just weird.
It is a little weird.
Because once it starts moving, it goes back and forth pretty good with the actual plunger.
It does. Like you can literally see the plunger. It feels like it's moving it, and it looks like it is.
Oh, you see lightning
strike? Yeah, there was. Hit the plane. That was awesome.
I love the colors on it, man. The colors look so good.
When they made the power ball, the ceramic ball, the only colors that the ball that's in this machine can be made in are white and blue. And they tried the blue one, but it basically became invisible with the table because the table has so much blue on it.
So much blue on it.
So that is how the Twilight Zone ended up with a white ceramic ball. Of course, the ball's ceramic, so it's lighter, it moves faster. And T. McCloskey, because it's ceramic, it will not trigger the magnets in the table.
That's right.
Very cool. I mean, This was a very high concept game.
The budget was unlimited.
Unlimited budget, yep.
I gotta ask you guys, what is the purpose of that numbers on a back box on a DMD? When it does those numbers like 50 and you try to match it.
Oh, like with the slot machine?
Here, I'll show you.
Yeah, definitely. Twilight Zone's the best Zen table.
When they do this thing back here.
Oh, you get a free game. If the numbers match, that's how you would get a free game. And a real pinball machine, they're basically emulating the real DMD. And if your numbers match, you'd hear that loud, click, that knocker. When you get the game, if it matched, you'd hear the knocker.
Where's my free game? When I've gotten matched a couple times, I didn't see a free game sucker.
Yeah.
I was wondering what that was for.
Can you imagine if they would have put a knocker in there? That would have been crazy. But my wife already, T. McCloskey, I'm pushing it with the solenoids. If it had a knocker, I don't know, it might send her over the edge, T. McCloskey. It'd be pretty loud.
Yeah.
The purpose of the knocker was to let the whole arcade know that you just got a free game. It was like a status thing, right? So that's why it's so loud, to let everybody know. Someone just won a free game,
Makes sense.
Hey man, I'm Mad Dog. I'm a fan of knockers too. I like knockers. Who doesn't like knockers?
Who doesn't like knockers?
Knockers are awesome.
But this plays and looks so much better than the next generation. I'm so glad it's in 4K because I was worried that since the next generation wasn't in 4K, I thought maybe this one's going to be in 4K, but it definitely is.
Yeah, look at the image right there. It shows you.
It's beautiful.
About the same as all the other tables. Attack from Mars. Next generation is about the same.
Plays better than Attack from Mars. Game plays better.
So much in the next generation. So if you're happy with the next generation, you're definitely going to be happy with this one. Because as you can see, it looks great.
It's awesome.
And you can actually read instruction card, which is awesome. The small things we like. If you like the video, please smash that like button for me. I appreciate it. If you're new to the channel or haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button and turn that bell on. Thank you in advance. Till the next video, I will see ya.
Awesome job, T. McCloskey.
You just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
And I showed up close again on the table.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, to me that was the most important thing, was to show the detail. Show the letterboxing of the back box, the big black lines.
Yeah. Let's stretch it so it doesn't look goofy. Like you said, it's virtual pinball, man. It doesn't need to be exact.
Yeah, it's not a real pinball. It's a virtual pinball. Let us stretch it, please. If it was OTG, you could just replace the image.
Yeah. Not who's there. What knockers?
So let's watch my take on it now. You went very technical, which I thought was very good. You showed a lot of detail. I like the way you zoomed into the wire forms.
Zoom.
You did a lot of zooming.
You know, I like zooming.
Mm-hmm. I know you did a good job. That was a good video. I enjoyed that. Now mine is definitely going more into the retro thing, T. McCloskey.
Yeah, yours is
I'm
good.
I'm gonna talk about why I love this table. This is my video.
You get a little history in that too, right?
A little history. You get a little feel of why do people love Twilight Zone? What's this table about? What's the story?
And you said that pinball actually creates that story too.
It tells a story.
Roll it.
Papa Brad, I'm excited to bring to you the Twilight Zone for the Legends 4KP. But is it any good? Let's talk about it.
Here comes the door.
This door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another
What was that?
dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance. Of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into
the real pinball machine actually tells the time. Like it tells, it's actually the clock works, T. McCloskey.
Approval, a machine.
Does it? No, that games does.
No, that games doesn't. I checked it today. I thought it might, but no.
Running on the Legends Pinball 4KP from AtGames. Beautiful back glass. Got your DMD display.
Here's the clock.
Look at the play field. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. It's nice and crisp. Looks very sharp. Very similar to Attack from Mars. I'd say the graphics are definitely a higher
resolution. Look at that, T. McCloskey. How cool is that? How cool is that?
It's cool. Looking good.
I think that ramp could have been better. That's the only thing I think really that one ramp.
Yeah.
Could have been a little bit. I don't know if it needs some shine or if they could add just a little bit to it, but
wonderful table. And very well done. From my gameplay, I felt like the flipper lag was minimal. And I would say this is in the top 3 or 4 tables on the 4KP right now. I'll put it right up there with Attack from Mars and Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Yeah, this is for them. This for them as a S tier. I think it's up there with Grinch. It's up there at the best tables that are available.
Grinch. Whoa.
Yeah, it's up there, man. I'm putting it up at the top. This is probably one of my favorite tables now. Yeah, the stories in the table were real Twilight Zone episodes.
Yep.
I like this is one of the few tables I would say leave the animations on. The animations make this table amazing.
Oh, I know.
I mean, I'm not going to turn the animations off because it did such a good job, and it's not slowing down the gameplay.
Nope,
it's not making the gameplay chug and slow down. I don't know what they did different.
No difference.
I don't know what they did different, but on this one, it plays good.
Yeah, I played both
everything cranked on.
They played the same.
You a little bit about the story that this pinball table.
The story.
This pinball table is.
Look at that art. Look how good that looks. That looks good.
Twilight Zone TV show. There are a bunch of stories which you unfold as you play this pinball table. And I'm going to show a video that shows you where the creators of this table, where their minds were at, and the episodes that they chose to use to make this magical table.
It's like we're going through the doorway.
There it is.
I'm not a door with the key of imagination. These are the spirits who populate this machine. They belong to a distinguished order, where things are never quite as they seem. Where
there's an arcade tour video on the right from my channel. Adam's Family, Wizard Mode. I mean, Twilight Zone was in the Wizard Mode.
One night by strange little
oh, there it is.
Who have traveled across the galaxy.
It's a robot. U.S. Air Force. Da 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 da.
Or Mr. Henry Menace, a bookish bookworm with glasses big enough to roll his hands. Soon a conspiracy against Mr. Menace and his love for the printed page will end, and another will begin. He's about to enter a world without wives, late presidents, or anything else.
He has all the books he ever wanted, but his glasses broke.
Look at all those books. Oh no, his glasses, he can't read.
His glasses are broken. He has all the books he ever wanted.
That's not fair at all.
It's not fair at all.
It's not fair.
A woman came across country trip to California, which ends before it begins. Her route.
It's the hitchhiker.
Her destination, quite unknown.
Yeah, this video was filmed in 4K. It doesn't look great here, but it looks good on my channel. It was filmed in 4K, this video. Thank you, Jason, for the link.
Footage. Look at that lighting. How cool is that? What a great effect.
Was there a poof of smoke that came out of the airplane when it gets hit?
Yeah, a little black smoke comes out of it.
When it gets hit. Yeah, I just saw
that's
that.
pretty cool.
For the purpose of review.
I couldn't get my camera to focus as good as yours. I was trying to zoom it. T. McCloskey, you've got exceptional zooming skills, sir. The combination of these two videos gives you the true picture of why we both feel this is the best Zen table that has been released for 4KP.
Must-have tables.
Like hands down, nothing is on this level. This is the best one.
My top recommendation. I'll
Of the Zen tables, this is one of the best. Right up there with Attack from Mars.
Here's side-by-side footage running OTG on the same pinball table, right side by side. It's pretty close if you look at it. It's not bad. Look at it. Compare them side by side. That's OTG versus stock 4KP. Not bad. This one delivers the promise. Pretty good.
Yep.
Of course, you see the ceramic ball, which is faster.
As you can see in the side-by-side footage I just showed of it running with OTG.
Yeah, it looked pretty good. Next to OTG.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you got full SSF implementation for amazing sound. And you get the nudge function, which works really well on this table.
Your physical nudging works
overall, I'd say this
really
is one
well.
of the strongest Zen tables, if not the very best one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say it's the very best one, in my opinion. Because I played the three contenders. To me, this is the best one.
Twilight Zone. It's crazy. What do you think of this table? Play the Twilight Zone?
Man, look at
Leave a
that.
comment in the comment section of this video. If you like this content, consider subscribing.
And this is a harder table, T. McCloskey, but if you keep playing it, you'll get into it. You know what I mean? It's not the easiest table, but it's here. I'm showing just a plunger test. I did notice you have about 1 centimeter before the plunger engages.
Yeah,
but once it seems really there's some multi-ball action going on. This game has a ton of multi-ball modes too, which is one of the cool things about it.
Yeah,
very complex set of rules, like 5 or 6 multi-ball modes. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, maybe 6. And one of them does.
Presenting the Twilight Zone.
Presenting the Twilight Zone. You got the classic Golden Earring song from the 80s kicking on there.
There you go.
So there you go. If you buy one Zen pinball table, this is the one to get.
Yeah, this is the one to get.
It's the one to get.
At least so far, anyways.
So far, out of the ones we've gotten, this to me is delivering closest to the promise.
Yeah.
Of
any other
OTG level. Once again, though, really true OTG at 4K with a $2,000 computer. I mean, you're not going to be able. You know what I mean? You got to be realistic too. I mean, that's pie in the sky, you know.
Thanks, Biggie Fries. Like the reviews. Thanks.
More of this. Zen, do more of this. This is what I like. Like
this is
definitely what we want.
They're definitely at least going in the right direction.
This is the right direction. Yes.
Keep getting better, not worse. So they're getting better. Each one seems like to be a little bit better. Yeah, the plunger thing's weird because it moves that much before the plunger on the thing.
Yeah, it's about a centimeter. You pull it out, once it engages, it's perfect. That's what I don't get.
Yes,
I wonder why they can't just have it engage from when you first touch it. I wonder what there is about it that doesn't allow it to do that. But I don't know. It's a nitpick, but you know, we got to tell them. We got to tell them what we think could be improved.
Yeah, and AtGames did say yes, we know about the plunger, and they're going to fix it. Like I said, it was supposed to be in this firmware
and
May 30th, but I'm not sure if it still is or not. But
we'll keep reminding him. I don't think it'll ever happen, but I would like to see it where we could stretch the DMD and the back glass. But I don't know if they'll ever hear us, T. McCloskey. But
stretch.
We can always keep saying it. Maybe eventually, one day. Maybe one day we'll get what we want.
Can't wait to see the next Zen pinball packs lined up for next month.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they announced 14 packs coming.
14 packs, yep.
Which I said there's more than I forget what the count is. 14 packs, but some of the packs are multi-packs, so it's more than 14 tables. It's something like 25 tables or something like that we're going to be getting soon. So hopefully they'll have the kind of like the same lineup they did here in May. Like every Wednesday, they release a new table. That'd be kind of cool. As long as they're ready. long as they've been tested.
Yeah, that's the thing. And certainly AtGames don't release any tables to the table you've played it and you've had it thoroughly product tested. Test the tables first. Make the table first.
Yep.
To me, like the Twilight Zone would have been the perfect launch table because the combination of the table, the gameplay, with the graphics of the original would have been a good match. But but if you look at commercial sales, Addams Family killed it still.
Yeah, but I think there's still enough.
Twilight Zone was a huge player. It's a popular player choice for pinball, but it wasn't as big of a commercial success as Addams Family.
No, but I think
it did well. I mean,
I think it has enough pull where people buy it.
They sold 18,235 to be exact. 18,235 Twilight Zones were produced. And something cool? The TV show is The Twilight Zone, but the pinball table just says Twilight Zone.
They forgot the.
They forgot the. Yeah, that's an interesting thing. When they did the artwork, they forgot to put it. So it's actually Twilight Zone. And the show is The Twilight Zone, which I think is pretty cool. Once you see it, you can't unsee it,
Yeah.
But
they couldn't fit the in there, man.
When this table first came out, it confused a lot of players because of the magna flip on the left side of the play field, that area where you have the two magnets, and you use those to activate the power. They forgot the on the left side.
Let's see, what was Addams Family? It looks like it says production run was 20,270.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, Twilight Zone wasn't that far off.
Well, it was a sequel. It was a follow-up.
Yeah.
It was a direct follow-up, like I said.
I think it could have been in the launch table too, because it's got enough going for it where a lot of people would have been excited for Twilight Zone too.
I think so. I think AtGames kind of like they had to, when they got the Zen partnership, they had to pick something, but from the quality of the table, the way it plays, this would have made more sense to be the stock table. But that being said, a lot of people love the Addams Family too, but I'm just saying this is a really good table.
Yeah, and the artwork looks like pretty much like the original artwork too.
The artwork looks good too. Yeah.
Everyone had these people that complain like with Addams Family, where I didn't use the original.
I want the original artwork. Yeah, they
hate the
original artwork.
Original artwork was not good on Addams Family, if you ask me. Twilight Zone, on the other hand, I like their artwork.
I don't know
on original, but I have not seen the Beetlejuice 2 trailer. I heard it's coming, but I have not seen the trailer. You seen the trailer for Beetlejuice 2?
No.
I heard it was coming out. David N says looks good.
I'll show you. You know what I want to see? The new Mad Max movie, the Furiosa.
Oh, is that coming out this summer?
I can't wait to see that. That movie looks like it's going to be amazeballs. I mean, I love the whole Mad Max series, and it looks just as good. It looks just like the others. I mean, it looks incredible.
There you go. Retro Arcade said I went to see the new Mad Max movie early today in IMAX, and I highly recommend it. There you go.
I'm going to go see that in the theater for sure, 100%. I saw Fury Road in the theater, and I was so glad I went and saw it in movies when it was out.
There's somebody else that agrees with this, Papa Rad. I hope
stretch the back glass on these Williams tables.
Yes.
Give us the options. I'm just saying here, T. McCloskey, do both. Let the people that want to keep it with the aspect ratio forced, let them still have their cake. And just give us people that want to just play virtual pinball and we're not as picky. Let us stretch those images.
Yeah, let's stretch. They let us stretch it on Zachariah and Gottlieb's and stuff.
On Addams Family.
Yeah, you're not
cut. It's not cut.
Yeah.
Star Trek. The Kelvin timeline. It's not cut.
Snoopy, you can choose. So just bring it. Just give us a choice on all the tables. Just give us.
Yeah, I love the Indiana Jones pinball too. That's another wide body, same series of tables. That was the line. It was Twilight Zone, and then Star Trek Next Generation, and then Indiana Jones, all use that same wide body form factor.
Yeah, Indiana Jones Pinball definitely will come to AtGames.
Yeah, I think so.
I still think it's going to be artwork too. I think it's going to be their own machine as well. But
yeah.
Carl says we got a new Aliens movie too, don't we? Do we? Is there a new Aliens movie coming out?
Yeah, there's a new Aliens coming out. A new Alien theme movie. Yeah.
Where I've been popping, right? Where I've been, I haven't seen any of this stuff.
Where you been? You're missing all the good news.
Man. New Star Wars is coming out.
Yeah. Yeah, I know the movie, the Furiosa movie is definitely not Mad Max, but it's in the it's in that universe that Mad Max is in, So
right, just stretch it. Stop being lazy, Zen, and saying that they want to keep the original.
I like it when they have people come on. They're like, "Well, that's the way it originally was."
That's a real pinball machine. This ain't a real pinball machine.
This isn't a real pinball machine. Give us a choice. What does the choice hurt? How does the choice hurt you? How does having the choice to stretch it or have it be letterbox? How does it hurt you? I don't understand people that do that.
We got everything else stretched except for these three.
Yeah.
Give us that.
And then if they won't let us stretch it, put a frame around it. Give us an option. Like if something about it says, "Oh, you're not allowed to do that." See if you could put a frame around it, like Jason recommended. Put a nice little, so we don't have a bunch. I feel like we have a beautiful DMD display, and it's mostly black. Like
dead space.
It's a bunch of dead space. It's dead space. I don't want dead space.
They only did it on these 3 Williams tables. It's like, come on, man, just stretch it like the Addams Family. If you want the original aspect, you have that choice too.
The Godzilla will be cool because they have some of those little movies and stuff that play on the DMD when you play at OTG. So I'm sure they're going to do that. I'm sure they're going to do that on the Godzilla tables, just like it is on the OTG.
Yep, and that's a 3-pack. You get 3 games for $15.
Yeah, 3 games.
3 games.
I really haven't spent much time in the other ones. I mean, we did the tournament on Godzilla. I felt like I got to know that table, but the other ones might be great too. I haven't played the other tables. There's what, Kong versus Godzilla and Kong? So you get 3 tables.
Yeah, you get 3 tables for $15. So
it's like the Star Trek pack. I mean, all the tables were okay, but I felt like the Kelvin timeline was the home run in that pack. I feel like I go back to that one playing it the most out of those 3.
Hey, guess what we're gonna have with the Godzilla pack?
What's that?
We're gonna have a bigger DMD, and the back box is gonna be stretched.
Yeah, it will be for sure. So that's one plus there.
No, it's like woo. Yeah, and the DMD should be a little bit bigger. It won't take up the whole thing, but it's pretty close. It's like the Star Treks. Star Treks almost take up the whole DMD, so that'd be cool. But yeah, I forgot they had those little scene clips in there, so that'd be neat to see that on the DMD.
Mm-hmm. Look at Frenzy. There's Frenzy. Look at that Frenzy.
I don't know, that's cool, man. Jason says, take the side art and put it on the DMD in the frame with the proper aspect 4-1. DMD placed inside. There are hundreds of them on VPX. Yep. And they're not hard to make. I wouldn't think they would be hard. Or just stretch it. It would be even easier just to stretch it.
Either stretch it or give us a frame. Yeah.
Because they already have the mechanism to stretch them because they have them on Snoopy and Addams Family. So just copy paste.
The choice doesn't hurt. We're not looking to take anything away from someone. If you like it, if you like having big black lines for most of your display, we're not going to take that away from you. We just want to have the option. We just want the option if it's possible.
Will they be releasing the Aliens Pinball Pack? That's on FX.
I doubt it because it's FX3. The Aliens tables, it's not on FX. It's not on FX. It's only on FX3.
I thought it was on
Aliens Pinball.
Yeah, we might not. If you do get that, it might be down the road a long ways because they probably have to do something different there. Maybe, I'm not sure. Maybe the FX3s would be easier to port over because they don't take as much space. They're not as
You're not as demanding.
Yeah, they're not as demanding.
For sure. Like if you're using a computer to run it, like I do the OTG gaming, the Pinball FX3 tables run better. They run smoother because they're not as demanding on the computer.
So they might actually run even better on the 4K pinball than the FX. So maybe we'll see some of the FX3s.
Yeah. But I think with the FX too, it's not just that Team McCloskey. It's like they're developing new things right now. There's stuff they're working on, I'm sure, that we don't know about. Tables and properties and IPs. And they want to be able to bring that to AtGames. And if they use FX3, they can only go backwards. You see what I'm saying? So, like, in that respect, you know, they could give us the tables that are in FX3 and maybe deliver them. But the future tables, you know what I'm saying, looking forward, they're all coming out on FX. So, you know, it's like there's a positive and a negative to it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But I would love it if they would. I would love it if they'd bring some FX3 tables. There's a lot of good tables on there that aren't on FX.
And it might, like I said, it might even be easier to bring over. So I mean,
I'm sure they're not as power hungry.
Yep. If they're bringing Pinball M, they will probably bring FX3. You never know. But yeah, the future tables is the way they want to go. But I think over time they can throw some of these older ones on. You know, in between.
Like, I feel like the Aliens tables, like one of those S tier tables. Like, if you're into virtual pinball, that Aliens table was, man.
Game over, man. Game over.
When we did that tournament, man, I fell in love with that table. That's a great table. Just fantastic pinball, virtual pinball table. Property, the gameplay, it's all good.
Here's the list Jason has for Williams coming: the Party Zone, High Speed 2, Voltaire.
Circus Voltaire.
Red and Ted's Row Show. A Fun House. Pop Rad's Favorites. I don't have any more. You're lucky.
I think that's a Pat Lawler too. I think he made that one. The same
Fun
person
House?
made Twilight Zone, made Funhouse. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so.
Bride of Pinbot, Safe Cracker, Fishtails, and World Cup. There you go.
Got some good ones in there.
Yep.
Fishtails is fun once you learn how to play it. Once you learn how the game works, it's fun. When I first played it, I didn't like it.
I know. I couldn't believe when you said that because I was like, damn.
Then once you learn, like, you know, it has lightning flippers, you know, the shorter flippers.
Yeah.
So, like, if you're shooting the center, it's pretty brutal, you know. But once you learn how to play it, it's really a lot of fun. You play it a little different. You want to shoot the ramps and stuff to the sides more. But Team McCloskey, cut that out. Cut that out, man. Cut that out. I feel like I'm in a Twilight Zone. Cut that out. That's not even funny.
Hello, Papa Brad. I see you over there.
Let's see here, Team McCloskey. Let's see if we've covered everything. Twilight Zone. That was really the biggest thing. Twilight Zone. AtGames sale, $3.75 off pinball tables, $3.75 discount.
Yeah. There's some real pictures.
It's a good looking table. Yeah, it's a good looking table. I think it looks sharp. It's still kind of basic. It's kind of plain.
It's a little better than Adam's Family, though.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Really?
It is cool. It is a cool pinball table.
I mean, the original Adam's Family.
Oh, then the original, the real artwork for the Addams Family is not that great. It's just the logo.
This one has more going for it.
Yeah, I mean, you got the eye, you got the gumball machine, you got the power with the pyramid, you got the door opening.
What do you have on the other side? I'm surprised they don't have Robbie on there.
I think it's just mirrored.
Robbie the robot's not
Robbie the robot's not on there.
I have other images. Here's the back.
Yeah, Doc Mario's like $3.75, not even $4. So I'm saying, give us $5 off.
Yeah. Now look, DMD fits this screen on the original.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
They don't have black lines on the side.
I don't see big black bars.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
I know. See, it doesn't look like that. I know it's original aspect, but I'd rather look.
Also,
like
the DMD. Look at the DMD. It's using the full display.
And look, they got the artwork around it too.
Yeah, they got the artwork around it. You can put the artwork around it, just like that.
Just like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you're saying it's a wide body. There's a kind of a shot there. You can see it's a lot wider than this one.
Yeah, it is a wide body. This was the like I said, it's a sequel to Addams Family. And then the next couple pinball tables that they made were all wide bodies. Yeah, the next one was Star Trek: The Next Generation, and then Indiana Jones right after it. All use the same wide body table.
Yeah, look how small Adam's Family looks compared to the
I know.
Twilight
Look at
Zone.
it. It's like a monster, huh?
It's like AtGames 4K sitting next to a Arcade 1-Up.
Yeah, it's definitely
Pinball.
a bigger table. Bigger table.
Yep, a lot bigger. This picture really shows you how wide those wide bodies are. It gives you a pretty good perspective there of it. Yeah,
I like the way it has like the thing around like the start button with like the tunnel, like the I don't know, like the psychedelic yeah, like from the intro. I think that's cool.
Yeah, this one here shows that better. Look how it looks like it's actually going in too.
Yeah,
the button down there.
Cool.
That's cool. What's on the side of the back box artwork?
Oh.
Can't quite tell. Looks like a bowling pin.
He's standing in the doorway. Rod Serling in the doorway, huh?
Yeah. You never noticed that?
It's his shadow. It's his shadow. See, it's a shadow.
Oh, okay. It's him right there standing
He's
there.
coming through the door.
And
there's a shadow. I can't tell what those things are. Those are the pinballs. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
okay,
Twilight Zone.
A shadow.
And look, the Twilight Zone. But look, it says Twilight Zone.
Yep, everywhere. No the.
Yep.
Even on the side art, just says Twilight
Yep.
Zone. Everything, right? Even the cards just says Twilight Zone. Everything just says Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
The never made it, man. Any part.
The got dropped.
The got dropped. There was like a little promotional thing they had. What if this one told y'all you unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it, another dimension. Same collective geniuses
Oh,
that
he
brought
made Funhouse, Whirlwind, and Earthshaker.
now invite you to enter into the new age of Super Pinball. So you got 1, 2, 3,
Pat Lawler.
4.
Pat Lawler, yeah. There's like supposedly like all kinds of little shout outs to the other pinball tables too. Like if you get into learning the history of it.
Yeah.
I think Rudy's in there somewhere. They sneaked Rudy in there.
Yeah, he's in the back glass.
Go look at the back glass. Does it show the back glass? No, not in this picture.
Yeah, but yeah, he's in there.
They
Right there.
snuck him in there, right there. Yeah.
Right there. Zoom in, Bob Brand. There he is.
Zoom in.
Oh, look, he even got his suitcase too.
He's got his little
He's actually
case,
inside his
yeah.
suitcase.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in this. You got the airplane, you got the clock. I mean, everything's in. You got the dinosaur,
Mm.
and bubble gum. I mean, there's a lot going on. There he is, Bob Brand. I did find him. Robbie.
There he is. There he
Robot.
is. There
He
he
did
is.
make
The
an
robot. Uh-huh.
Finally found him, man. He's never nowhere
There's
else.
Robbie the robot back there. See him?
Right here.
Right there, yeah.
And then there's a little
Pretty
one
cool.
there. I just noticed that.
Yeah, how cool would the topper be if it had the blinking eyeball with like a motor with the you know the wheel and it was spinning?
Yeah.
Like you're going into the Twilight Zone. They could do a really cool topper for Twilight Zone.
So they never did a topper for the original.
Yeah, the real pinball never had a topper. So
Yeah,
they
I
could
wonder
come up
why.
with something really original.
Oh, there's a robot down here too. And the UFO's right there.
Mhm.
I did not notice that before.
Actually not aliens.
What?
They're not aliens.
Not aliens.
Cliffhang. Oh wait, you gotta play the game. Play the game, Team McCluskey. Play the game.
Can't tell what that is there, but
Yeah.
there's like a lot of stuff going on in the artwork.
Yeah. This was a very high concept game.
So, circus shop. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. There it is. Yeah,
There's
you
a
are.
blonde
it is
talking
weird.
Tina girl.
Huh?
Retro Arcade Trooper says there's also a blonde talking Tina doll.
Yeah. Yeah, she's on artwork in the back box.
No, the gumball machine was an original
She's right
concept
there.
for the pinball. The gumball machine with the pinballs was an original idea, as was the ceramic ball.
There it is too. There's the white ball right there.
Mm-hmm.
All the other ones are chrome.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it sounds a little bit. My gain's a little high. Let me turn it down. Thank you for letting me know. I'll turn it down a little bit. That should be better.
What?
It said my gain's a little too high on my mic. I turned it down. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Dane Bramage told me my gain's a little too high on my mic. Thank you. The slot machine. Mm-hmm. So we have something else, don't we? Don't we have Carlo's Game of the Week?
Yes, we do. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else. Oh, I wanted to show this little clip real quick. Carlo sent me this. I don't know if he sent it to you or not, but
Oh no, I haven't seen this.
he went to the arcade today. This is what he sees. He's like,
"What's this guy doing?"
He's shooting bad guys.
He's doing the Superman. Look at that. That's impressive.
That guy's so over there. He was getting into that shooting game.
Mm-hmm.
He's all down in his knees and everything. He's like, I'm out, man. I'm out.
That is crazy.
Caro sent me that.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, we got to get that because we got to get our pinball results and all that.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you sent me this earlier today about. Here's your multi-ball.
Yeah, there's all the
standard
multi-ball. Yeah, I sent you that earlier. Standard multi-ball, Power Ball Mania, Fast Lock multi-ball, Lost in the Zone is the Wizard mode, 6-ball multi-ball. So all those different multi-balls are built in this table. That's pretty crazy. Look how many different multi-ball modes there are.
And then the ultimate goal of the game is to light up all 14 panels and start Lost in the Zone. Game's Wizard mode. There you go. Pretty cool.
And those are the things you want to shoot, though, to get through the game modes. You shoot the slot machine, the player piano, and defeating the power in the mini playfield. That's the part with the magnets where you.
Magnets. Okay.
I mean, I just literally hit the buttons like crazy, and it the ball bounces around, and you can get it if you get it to the top of where that little sinkhole is. You finish the mode.
Oh, okay. So I want to pop that in there. So I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, there it is there. All right. Oh, throw this in here real quick.
What is that, T. McCloskey? That looks like a golden tee. That's a
little
golden
dirty.
tee. It's a little dusty.
It looks in pretty good shape. This was
That's
on
in
Facebook.
pretty good shape. Yeah, that's not bad. How much you want for that mug?
It wasn't very much money, man. I can't remember now, but it was not much. I wonder if it works. Look, it even has the tournament.
Has the tournament play. Has the tournament play. What's up, YO?
Hey, what's up, YO? Welcome, welcome. All right, okay. You ready, Pop Brand? Carlo's Game of the Week?
Carlo's Game of the Week.
It's time for Carlo's Game of the Week!
What is Carlo's Game of the Week this week?
Carlo's Game of the Week is Star Castle.
Star Castle. Let's roll. The
Viewers,
film.
and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to talk about the.
Hey, this guy was in Breaking Bad. It's Gus Fring.
Star Castle is a vector graphics multi-directional shooter released in arcades by Cinematronics in 1980. The game involves obliterating a series of defensive.
Sounds like Tron a little bit.
Stationary turret.
Yeah, this game's got a really cool hum to it.
It's black and white vector graphics with the colors of the rings and screen provided by a transparent plastic screen overlay. Star Castle was designed by Tim Skelly and programmed by Scott Bowden. Skelly created a number of other Cinematronics vector games, including the classics Armor Attack and Ripoff. Object of
Tron.
Star Castle is to destroy an enemy cannon which sits in the
Sounds like the
center of
tanks.
three concentric
Yeah, it does sound like the tanks from Tron.
avoiding
1980.
destroying our enemies.
This game would be beside games like Battlezone, Asteroids, Armor Attack, Ripoff, and Tempest. Sharing the arcade with this game in 1980.
Player-controlled spaceship can rotate.
Star Castle's a lesser-known arcade vector game from the golden age of arcades.
Shields are composed of 12 sections each.
Easy to learn, hard to master. That's definitely what this game is.
Beneath it are
You actually don't want to shoot all the pieces of the shield rings, Team McCloskey. Your initial thought is, look, I just blew it up. I blew up the Star Castle.
Ah, why'd you do
Look at
that?
that hottie playing Star Castle.
No,
Did you know hotties played Star Castle?
no, I did not.
With white noise. Moreover, the central core
Look at
The
that.
colors were actually an overlay. This is what the overlay would look like on the actual machine. I just put it over top of it.
and the player is awarded an extra ship.
Yeah, it's a good job. Looks just like it.
You can see it's cool when the ship goes into the rings. It changes colors because it was just a piece of plastic. It was a film, and they emulated that with emulation. It's pretty good.
Tracks the player faster. If the player completely destroys the outermost shield ring, the cannon will create a new one. The middle ring expands to replace the outer lost ring. The inner ring replaces the middle.
Thanks,
and the
Art Joe.
emerges from the
Thanks for
core
subscribing.
to become the inner ring. Therefore, in order to penetrate the cannon's defenses, the player must be careful not to completely obliterate the outer ring. 3 homing mines will destroy the player's ship on contact. The mines can be destroyed. They're very small and difficult to fire on.
There's the hum.
The player does not receive points for destroying them. Mines are received when shield rings regenerate. An interesting fact about Star Castle. Howard Scott Warshaw, while working for Atari, investigating writing a clone of Star Castle for the Atari 2600, but didn't see the game as a good match for the system, technically. He reconfigured the concept of Star Castle into the game Yar's Revenge, which became Atari's top-selling original game for the 2600.
You're a fly named Yar on a quest in space. You attack.
That the arcade game Star Castle, Atari's Yard's Revenge, would have not been made. Pretty cool.
With ion zones and evil drones, there's nothing else like
Space Zap is from 1980 as well.
Space game that's new from Atari. Who else?
Have you played Atari today?
Many elements of Star Castle are easily visible in the game Yar's Revenge. There's the space cannon, which fires the projectile at you. There's the mines, which chase you. Relentlessly, here comes the projectile. And of course, Yar's Revenge is the first game ever with an Easter egg in it. Howard Scott Warshaw put his name in it. Cool little piece of video game trivia. Without Star Castle, there would not be a Yar's Revenge.
I do not remember Space Zap. Space Zap came out in 1990 as well, though.
The game was ported to the Vectrex, a vector arcade, home arcade console in 1983. There's a Vectrex version of this game. It also eventually
That's cool,
was,
Jason.
ported
Jason
to
has spoken to Howard Scott Warshaw.
Let's take a look at this Kickstarter video, which actually did see Star Castle finally arrive, which actually did see...
There it is, guys. There's the food fight, man. Love me some food fight. Love that cabinet, man. See, the arcade I used to go to was all black lit, so it was all dark. And this actually glowed under the black lights, the food fight one. Pretty awesome to see that. You didn't always see a food fight. Here's UA Toys food fight. You didn't always see a food fight in an arcade, but I actually had one on the one I used to play at. But when you had a dark arcade lit by black lights, man, the thing like glowed. It's pretty damn cool.
Star Castle finally arrived on the Atari 2600.
Look at that.
Look at this love for this classic arcade game. One of the deep cuts. One of the machines that was hidden in the back of the
No
arcade.
joysticks, buttons, T. McCloskey.
One of the machines that didn't get the
Buttons.
love, like Battlezone and Asteroids or
So that's a good.
Tempest.
That's a good shot of what it actually looked like.
Yeah, that's the actual game, arcade game.
If you ever get a chance to play it, give it a shot. If you're into homebrew like Papa Brad, a brilliant programmer did decide to actually port Star Castle to the Atari 2600.
Someone made it. Howard Scott Warshaw said it couldn't be done. So this guy, listen to this, T. McCloskey. Not only did he make it, but he made the cartridge clear, and it actually has LEDs in it, and it flashes while you're playing it.
Oh, does it really?
Dude, I want one of these bad. I looked one up on eBay. It was ridiculous how expensive it was.
Grab one.
Ridiculous.
Super collectible.
Vader says looks like Sinistar incorporated some of the concept.
Your Atari today?
For sure,
So
yeah.
much love coming back for the Atari 2600 with the 2600 plus.
There's the arcade game. Look at that.
Atari
He
seems
did it.
like they're on
He
a
made a
roll.
2600 version.
Yeah, look at that.
Cartridge. Look at that cartridge, Steve McCloskey.
I never had that one.
Back to the original.
I know. I looked one up on eBay. It's like $350.
Whoa!
350.
I'm surprised I didn't get that for the 2600. If we had it, I
Man,
don't-
Atari should get the Star Castle game. It looks pretty cool. Playing it on Stella, showing that it works. Scott Williamson was the programmer that came up with the actual working version of Star Castle for the 2600.
That's pretty damn cool.
So really, Star Castle, while it's not famous, it did make Yar's Revenge, which was the best-selling Atari game, original game. You know what else is also the same? Whenever you play Star Castle, it does not show the score except for when you die. Notice there is no score anywhere on the screen.
Oh yeah, that's
when
true.
you die, it flashes the score. And guess what game does that? Yar's Revenge does exactly the same thing. Does not show the score while you're playing, but when you die, it shows what your score is.
Player will want to shoot out.
See, I had that one.
It started off, Yar's Revenge started off as trying to be a port of Star Castle.
There are two facts.
Yeah, I remember Atlantis.
One,
I do remember Atlantis.
all segments in a given ring cause an entire ring to reappear. Therefore, eliminating.
Is there flipper lag in Star Castle? There's no flipper lag in Star Castle.
Two, exploding
Yeah.
the rings in a manner that gives you a shot at the Star Castle.
Minimal flipper
Also
lag
gives
on
the Star Castle a
Twilight
shot
Zone.
at you. Star Castle's program said that its nose always seeks out the player's ship. If there's an open shot at the player, it will take it.
Maximum Overdrive.
Death by Star Castle.
Every time I see this actor, I think of Gus Fring from the Breaking Bad series. What a great role.
Ah, Star Castle. Oh no, what's happening?
Look, Emilio Estevez.
Oh yeah, look at that.
It's like, what's going on here? What's going on?
Is that Maximum Overdrive?
It's Maximum Overdrive.
Okay,
What's
that's why you
going
had that
on?
up there.
Yeah,
I saw it at the movie theater.
I snuck it in. There's Star Castle appearing in the movie Maximum Overdrive.
Zap somebody too, man.
You still got electricity going through them.
Don't play that Star Castle cabinet.
Yeah, don't play that one. Don't play that one.
Here's a look at one of my favorite Golden Age arcade games.
Here's the
Recommended
score.
by Carl O. This is the classic arcade vector game.
Shout out to Carl O.
I find it fun. You know, it's not as great as Asteroids, but it is a great vector game that often
This game often gets completely overlooked as even existing.
Hit that
Everyone
thumbs
thinks
up.
of Asteroids and Tempest as,
And as always,
early Golden Age vector games. But Star Castle was in the arcades too.
Yep. Yeah, that picture you showed of the arcade there, you showed a food fight, man. You showed a food fight.
I know, food fight's awesome.
I had to pull it out, Papa. I had to pull out my boom, 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 boom.
There it is, man. Is it going full banana still?
Yep.
It's going full banana.
Still there. I still haven't cleaned the gum off yet either. Gum's still under there.
Still got the gum under the control panel. It's authentic.
Damn kids, put the gum on there. They gotta scrape it off there.
Man, I gotta put their gum on my machine. Well, I think that's pretty much it. Is there anything else we got, Team McCluskey?
Our pinball tournament, man.
Oh yeah, we got to do that. That's right. Right, I almost forgot.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll update the
We actually had news this week.
Yeah. I don't know if they're going to fix the flipper lag this update, but they're supposed to fix the plunger lag.
Yeah. All the videos, we're playing the videos through StreamYards. They look better on our channels if you want to watch them in a little higher quality. The StreamYard lowers the quality of the video. The videos look good on our individual channels.
That Starcastle was full 4K?
It's 4K.
Back in the day. I don't think it was back in the day in the 80s.
Not back in the day. The video wasn't 4K, I think.
CRT.
Yeah.
Not 4K. Yeah, so we're done with all that stuff. We just got
It's actually not a series. It was a vector. It was a vector monitor.
Vector. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's a vector game.
It's with the lines, you know.
Yep.
Biggie D did an arcade tour. They had a battle zone.
I love Battle Zone.
Man, I haven't seen a battle zone that's functioning in a long time. Battle Zone's a cool one.
Yeah.
Although when it went back and revisited it, it is cheap. It is a cheap game because they will line up the tanks when you
yeah. Bastards.
It's kind of unfair, you know.
I noticed that because I have it on my Mr. Do back there, and I played it
too. Like they'll
I was like, wait a second, man,
tank will spawn in with a perfect beat on you, and it's like, man, that's not even. There's no gameplay skill on that. You can't get out of that.
You can't go fast enough to get around, no bastards. I was cussing up a storm, and I'm like, that's so unfair. I was like, that's so unfair.
It is unfair.
I was like, I can't get around quick enough.
But, you know,
he gets you every single.
That's probably why, like, although people do mention all the time as a golden age arcade game, that's probably why people like don't score chase on it and stuff, because it's somewhat random as far as like it's not player skill 100%. You know, that's going to get you far in the game. A little bit of luck.
Yeah. I have a feeling. I wonder if not always you get that tank that gets stuck in that spot. I wonder if you get lucky sometimes and it doesn't do that, so you can get a higher score. So if that's the case, it's like almost like the luck. Okay, so see, I should be on here. Where can I see mine? Earlier, I was up here and saw it under finished.
I got a gift card to give away, Team McCluskey.
I know.
Got a gift card to get. We got a gift card.
See, I did.
Amazon card. What?
I think it just pulled up. Okay, here it is.
So let's take a look at the results.
Nobody beat Nick's. All right. So we had 49 players look at it, but we only had 48 players actually played in it. I shouldn't say only. That's a lot. Almost 50.
48 players is pretty good. We almost had 50.
Again, yeah. So that's awesome. Thank you, everybody.
This is not a Williams table either. You know, Williams tables I think we'll get more, but
yep,
that was a good turnout. I thought. I felt like we did pretty good.
Brand new table. Yeah, I saw 49.
Brand new table just came out. Pacific Rim just came out. So now a lot of people don't have it yet.
Just came out on what, the 16th? Was the 16th? Yeah, last Thursday, 16th. Yeah. So it's just a week old. So yeah, 48 players. Thanks everybody if you're in here. Thanks for playing in our tournament last week. Awesome. We got some nice scores on here. Appreciate everybody always playing on here. And we are going to, if you played in this tournament, we are giving away Amazon $10 gift card. So if you just played and dropped the score, you have a chance. If you're in the chat, you have a chance to get gift card.
$10, free money.
And then I was going to go ahead and do a drawing for this week's table.
Okay.
So I'll give one away, a Steam code.
For the Universal TV pack, right? Because it's part of the Universal TV. So you'll actually get 3 tables. You'll get Xena, Princess Warrior. You'll get Knight Rider, which is the next table we're doing on tournament.
Yep.
And you'll get Battlestar Galactica.
Yep.
So you'll get 3 tables to play.
Yep.
If you win.
If you win, all we ask is
Play the tournament.
Yep. Drop a score in the tournament if you do win. Just even if you just played it once.
You just play it once. All you gotta do is play once. You have the same chance of winning, and be here when we stream.
Yo, it's these guys. What's up, Shotgun Sean?
What's up, Shotgun Sean?
Thanks,
That
Biggie
gaming show, great show on YouTube.
Appreciate that, Biggie D. Thanks for hanging out with us too. Vader says games back in the 80s were meant to kill you quickly and take your quarters. That is so true, Vader. That is so
By the way, shout out to Biggie D. Boy, he did a great video on the Frenzy New Wave toys, and then he followed up Team McCloskey when you think it couldn't get any better. He follows it up with an incredible arcade tour. With the one of the operators that knew about all the machines. It was great. I loved it. Great video.
I haven't cut that.
That's one of my favorite. I mean, that's one of his best videos. Really good job, Biggie D. I love that video. It was great. I left a bunch of comments. Of course, hit that thumbs up. Whenever you see content you like, make sure you put a thumbs up on it. Helps the content creators. Helps the video get seen.
Yeah, I haven't watched his arcade tour yet. Full tour of the best retro arcade in Phoenix. There you go.
It's good. There's all kind of great machines in there, and I like that. When you have the owner there with you, or one of the operators, and they tell you all about it, it makes it a lot better. Like my Waybacks tour, when I had the people that ran Waybacks talking to me, that was one of my favorite pieces of content, because you could just see the love for arcade.
Yep.
These guys love arcades, and they got it. They got what it's all about to be an arcade gamer,
Yeah, I'm loving Twilight Zone so far.
Twilight Zone's the best table that Zen's released so far.
Graphics are great.
No competition.
Yeah, graphics are great. It's 4K.
The Twilight Zone would have been a good launch table for them because the gameplay's so good.
The flipper lag is minimal.
The thing is, all the shots work. The shots work correctly too. Which I feel like that's the one flaw for me with Attack from Mars. I feel like it doesn't quite play perfect. It looks good. It's close.
Don't forget, guys, Papa Brad
ramp shot. I can't get that ramp shot.
The word's out there.
Left ramp shot doesn't work for Papa Brad for some reason.
So
maybe it's just me.
Yeah, I haven't played Twilight Zone yet, but it looks amazing, and it plays amazing too. It's a fun table, man. There's a lot to do on it, but
it is a lot of fun.
I feel every time I play it, I get a little better.
Yeah, you do get a little better.
Go check out Biggie D. There's Jason dropped a link.
Wyo says the flippers are weak on Attack from Mars. That's kind of what I feel too. That's why it won't make the ramp shots the way it should. Rolls all the way up the ramp, rolls back down. Doc Mario is looking forward to the June calendar releases. I'm sure we'll be talking about that whenever we get that little bit of news.
Yep. All right, let's roll through this. Get through our results here. 48 players. Thanks for everybody for playing with us. Number 48, Hug Polo, 2.8 million.
Oh, put up on the screen.
Oh, it wouldn't help if you guys
better. There you go.
So here it is. 48. We have 48 players. Hug Polo, 2.8. 48th. 47th. Bruno, 15477, 3.2 million. 46. How do you say that one? CW Good Days.
Good 7? I don't know.
4.2 million. 45. Edu Kazav 01, 4.6. Number 44. Pop Brad's good with this one.
Jason C. Gonzalez.
Could be. 4.9 million. 43rd. Butter as 818. 5.7 million. 43rd. 42nd. Bort 65. 6.1 million. 41st.
Dave LB.
We see him all the time on these tournaments. 6.3 million.
Number 40, we've got the Dark Avenger X. That's pretty cool the way they did that with 3, like for the E.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
7.7 at 40th. 39. Orange Rage, right?
Yeah, Orange Rage 2020.
8.6 million. Scores are tight. Pop Rider tight so far.
Boy Smokes at 38.
9.3. Almost broke 10 million.
And there he is. High scores on tap.
10.9 million.
10.9 million. Great YouTuber. Got a great new channel. Check him out. High scores on tap. Thanks for playing. Look, it's not the fake coffee. T. McCloskey, this is the real coffee.
36.
This is the real coffee, not the fake stuff. This is the real coffee. 99.
What if he's related to Real Creamer? Got the Real Creamer, Real Coffee?
We got the Real Creamer, we got the Real Coffee.
Number 35.
Batman.
Batman. 14.8 million.
Man, we got all the stars. We got high scores on tap. We got Batman playing. What could you ask for, T. McCloskey?
Flyboy Smokes.
Got Flyboy Smokes.
Yep.
Orange Rage in the house.
Yep.
We got not the fake coffee. We got the real coffee.
Number 33rd is Marcos
Devos.
Oh, Marcos Devos, yeah. You always see that one, right? 21. It actually broke 20 million. He's at 21.3.
Good score. Thanks for playing. Oh, we know who that is. Rich Odello.
Rich Odello,
friend of the community. One of my favorite people in this community. Coming in, 32. Thank you for playing. Always a pleasure.
Almost hit 22.
T-Punk.
See him all the time on our tournament. 31st.
Yep. Thank you for playing.
23.8 million. There he is, the man.
The man, the myth, the legend, Goofy Foot.
Top 30. Made the top 30.
Made the top 30. His score is getting counted and registered in the Arcade Talk tournament. Thank you for playing, Goofy Foot.
Goofy Foot, you're not invisible over here.
You're not invisible over here. We'll always count your score in our tournament. Thank you, Goofy Foot.
Coming 29th. 3.8 million. Noun ours Colin. Number 28th. Zach Pin player.
Zach Pin player 47. He was in the chat.
Yeah, he was in the chat tonight.
He was in the chat. I hope he's still here. I'm gonna give away a gift card in a minute. Thanks for playing. Hey, Goofy Foot sees himself. Goofy Foot. There he is.
Look. See me.
Yeah, scores are getting counted. The Arcade Talk tournament. Rich Odello's in the chat. He's eligible to win the gift card. Rich Odello had a good run.
He had one good run. That was it. I hear you, man. I was about to say.
Man. Get that good run in. Get that score in.
Yeah, Zach Pin player. Yeah, he was in here earlier.
Man, there was some blood in the water because these scores get really high, man. We brought in some wizards for this one. We had some real wizards playing. These scores at the top are pretty sick.
See, number 27th. Tibbs 59, 36.0 million. Oh, there she is.
There she is. Check out, girl. Thanks for playing.
26th
place. Not too bad.
That's probably the highest she's been now.
Yeah, not too bad.
Too bad, 36.4.
Thank you for playing.
Almost got me. Oh,
man. Top 25. Coming in, Arcade Talk. T. McCloskey. Well done, sir. You've made the top 25 players of Pacific Rim Pinball Classic.
All week, I kept seeing my score just going down, down, down.
I know. Man.
Down.
These scores got insane.
I was 7th at one point. I was 7th one time.
Probably number 1 at some point. When you, for a short while, you were number 1.
Yeah, that was just with the 9 million. This one here, I think I got on Saturday or Sunday.
That's a good score, yeah.
It went down quickly. Number 24.
I gotta say it. Lord Donkey Ball.
Ah, man, he just beat me out. Look at his score compared to mine.
Lord Donkey Balls came in and took Arcade Talk out. He said, you know what? I'm going to play till I beat Arcade Talk.
Damn it.
He took you out. Me, Lord Donkey Balls comes in at 24th place.
40.9. I had 40.8. Ah, you got me by what? 70,000. 70,000, man. That was it.
Pacific Rim.
Man. Number 23rd.
Flasher 55X.
41.3. Man, let's see. Number 22nd.
Neto Gang. Neto Gang.
Neto, I think, yeah, Neto Gang.
Neto Gang. Neto Gang 9.
41.4.
Thank you for playing.
Yep. Number 21st. There he is.
We know who that is.
Carl O.
Man, the myth, the legend, Carl O.
Man, he just barely beat me out, too.
Of the Carl O's Game of the Week. Arcade Talk is a good target. So when you play, make sure you get past Arcade Talk. He took you out as well, T. McCloskey. Probably saw your score and said, you know, I'm gonna keep playing until I get T. McCloskey. I gotta get better than T. McCloskey.
Jason. Number 25. What a rim job.
Arcade Talk.
All the way down to 25. Yep, I went from
good score, Carlo. 21st place. That's a pretty good score. 42 million.
Yeah. TM, you got LD Bead. Man. Okay, coming in top 20. Fuel for Fear, 42 million.
Fuel for Fear.
We're in the top 20 now.
Good job.
Man, these scores are all close, man.
Yeah, Mad Dog, man, all in the 40s.
Nice.
Good job, Mad Dog. 19th place, cracking the top 20.
47.6.
Mad Dog came to play. He showed up to play. He put in a score. Top 20 players.
Yep.
MF Doom, 79. 18th place. Frequent flyer in our tournaments. He's been playing a lot of the tables, I see. Thanks for playing MF Doom.
Mad Dog almost got him there. There he is. Papa Brad, number 17.
Papa Brad, playing on the cabinet mode because I can see the PC. That means it's my cabinet. So actually, that's playing on the 4KP. That was my best score. I got 51 million.
51.2, yep.
17th place.
17th place. Number 16, MC Michaels, 81, 55.4.
Good game.
Got you by 4 million.
Goof said if this was the Atlantic Rim, he would have scored higher. It's because it's the Pacific Rim, not the Atlantic Rim.
Top in the top 15, cracking the top 15. Biggie Fries, 56.
Biggie Fries.
56.
Friend of Arcade Talk, always in the chat. Biggie Fries putting in a good score. Top 15 players in this tournament. Congratulations. That took some doing because these scores started getting high.
Yep.
That's probably like what? Like probably a 15-minute game, 20-minute game. It's a pretty long game to get that high.
Number 14.
What? Biggie Fries just saw his name in the chat. Biggie Fries is here. Good job, Biggie Fries. We're shouting you out at 15th place.
What? Yep.
Stick around. Place. We're giving away a gift card. You have to be present to win. You played in the tournament. You will be eligible for a $10 gift card.
Okay, number 14.
And we're giving out a table pack, too.
Yep. Karad, 1, 2, 3, 4, 57.8.
Good score.
And number 13th.
Boglicious.
And Boglicious, something like that. Number 13. 57. Oh, man, look how close those two scores are. 57.889.
They were neck and neck, man. One ramp, one shot.
Yep. Number 12.
Slapped you, DC.
Slapped you, suckers. 68.2. It's a big jump there. 11 million jump.
Yeah.
13th to 12th. Number 11.
Is that Dan Z?
Yep, it's Dan Z.
Dan Z coming in with
that jump.
Man, how did that score not get in the top 10? Look at that score, 83 million. How did that not make top 10? That's a good score.
Yeah, went from 68 to 83.
Okay, you know, the Sharks, they smell the blood in the water. Here they come.
Yep,
Here come the Sharks.
Man, just beat Dan Z there. 84.
Man, not by much. Just a couple shots away. Just a couple shots. Man, I thought Dan Z was going to end up in the top 10 for sure with that score.
Man, just missed.
When I saw him posted, I was like, man, that's a good score.
Yeah, we're getting some high levels here too, man. On Zen, you got
Yeah,
level 25, level 22, level 15. Even Dan Z's level 13, level 21.
Yeah. The cool thing is with the prizes, it doesn't matter what level. You just have to play.
Yeah, just got to drop one score.
Drop one score. You could be on the last person on the list. You could still win.
You could be 25th. Still win.
You could be 25th.
Like me. Gargoyle, 1971, 9th, 87.6.
Nice score.
There you are.
Who's that joker? Papa Brad's Gaming. What? 89 million? Yeah, that's my score after watching the Knicks Reviews strategy video.
Why don't you get as high as it?
It definitely helped. It definitely helped. It didn't. T. McCloskey, it did not hurt. Did not hurt watching the strategy video. Tripled my score, basically.
Yep. Yeah, because you almost got 90, so pretty close to 100 million. Okay, number 7. There he is.
Thank you, Mad Dog. Kadash.
Number 7.
We know that name. We know that name.
He's been in our chat. 101. He broke 100 million.
These are all pinball wizards. These are good, solid, beefy scores on this table. This takes some doing.
Man, look at Gregory. Man,
Gregory's killing it. 129 million.
He's always
wow.
There,
he's killing it.
Number 6, 129 million. Oh, there he is.
There he is. Wow.
Wow.
Top 5 player in the Pacific Rim tournament. Top 5. Congratulations, Wild. You made the top 5.
Top 5, suckers. Top 5. That's always strong. Yes, he is.
Rich Odell's out. Is it easier to play on a console? In my case, it is because I don't have a $2,000 computer. If I had a $2,000 computer, it would be closer, but I don't have that high end of a computer. But so
True.
My console scores will typically be a little higher.
Yeah, you're on PlayStation 4.
Yeah, PlayStation 4. I really enjoy playing on the cabinet more, to be honest.
Yeah, it's more fun.
It's totally possible because a lot of our high scoring players, they are playing on the cabinets. You know, I know Nick's plays on the HD pinball, OTG cabinet mode, AtGames pinball. You just got to have a good computer.
Yeah.
If you're doing that.
Number 4.
Sacro.
Crushed YO with that. 183.6.
Man, always a solid player. Look at that. These guys are all neck and neck. I mean, this is you're swimming with sharks. When you're at this end of the pool, these are all the sharks. These are the wizards, the players.
He's in the chat.
Cabinet all the way, baby. That is true. Cabinet is, to me, the most fun to play.
YO says, Sacro, you're tough. Yeah. Yeah, I have a Series computer. Rachel Della said. Okay, we're top 3, Pop, right? We're in the top 3.
Top 3. Who made it to the top 3? There he is, Vader 640. The man, the myth, the legend.
190. Almost made 200.
Man, the myth, the legend. That dude is an amazing pinball player.
Congratulations.
Always at the top, man. Always competitive. What a competitor. Sacro as well. What a competitor. Love to see this competition, high-level competition.
Yep. High competition here. What's the other part of that competition? I'm way down here, 25th with 40 million. They're up to 190 million.
But, you know, the thing is, T. McCloskey, someone sees your name and they're like, all I got to do is beat T. McCloskey. So, like, it is great that you're playing. I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter how good you are.
You don't have to beat my score. I
got to beat your score. I got to keep playing until I beat you.
Nah, nobody has to beat me. Leave me up there on the top.
It's this friendly competition. That's what it's all about, man. Enjoy the friendship. Enjoy the competition.
Yep. Okay, number 2. Who's number 2, Pop Bread? Number 2, not the real coffee, not the fake creamer, but it's the real creamer.
It's a real creamer coming in with the top 2. Wow, second place. Congratulations, second place in the Pacific Rim Pinball Classic. Good job.
Nice. Broke 200 million.
Rich Odella says the Steam Deck works really good for OTG.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I probably would like the Steam Deck. I think the Steam Deck is pretty cool.
All right, number one. You haven't seen his name yet.
218 million. That is nuts.
You haven't seen Nick's yet.
Well, you know what's
Who's
more
number
nuts?
one?
What's
Who's
more
number
nuts
one?
than 218 million?
Yeah.
Oh, 342 million.
342.
Wow. All I gotta say that's wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Knicks. Congratulations, man. That's not even. That's a whole different level there. That is like mic drop. I mean, over 100 million. Wow.
Yeah. 120.
Wow.
120.
That is insane. And that is being played in cabinet mode on a HD ALP cabinet mode. Respect. That's all I gotta say. That's competition.
Yep. Sacro said nice rally for Vader. Vader must have came back and got Sacro there. This is human. Okay, there you go. See, this I guess it's ranking.
There you go.
I guess what this does is so we had 48 people, right? So the top 10%.
You're like right in the middle, T. McCloskey. You were dead middle.
Yeah, I was dead middle. Then you get 11 to 20% here, and then 21 to 50. I guess I'm probably here, right? Is that what this line is? I'm like right here. I think that's how I take it. And then he had 51 to 90% down here. So yeah, kind of in the middle there, right?
Yeah. You know what time it is, T. McCloskey?
25th out of 48. Time to
give out a gift card. Pull out that how we doing it? We're doing the random comment picker. Yeah,
we're gonna do like we did last week and do the hashtag, and then if they get called, then we got to see if they're in the scoreboard.
This card is for anyone that played. Doesn't matter what place you were in. If you played in the pinball tournament, you're eligible to win the prize.
So once we do the hashtag thing
we
here,
got a lot of people here that were players that played. I know Sacro, Wyo, Mad Dog, Vader, Goofy Foot. Anyone that played in the tournament, you're eligible. So
only do the hashtag if you played in the tournament, because we will make sure that you're on the leaderboard. If you're not on the leaderboard and you get picked, you don't get the Amazon gift card. Let's do it. Hashtag rim.
Hashtag
rim.
Going for the rim, the Pacific Rim.
So only do the hashtag rim if you played in our tournament, Pacific Rim. So you played, go ahead and do the hashtag rim.
Rim. Pacific Rim.
Hash brown.
Hashtag hash browns. Sacro's putting in his score. Biggie Fries is eligible.
So we got who we got? We got Sacro, Mad Dog. We know all these guys are in there. Wyo, Biggie Fries, Retro. So we know all these guys were in there. Biggie D, you weren't in there, sucker, were you? You messing with the sucker? Yeah. There's Sackpin. He's still in there.
Yeah, he's in there. Goofy Foot, Vader, of course.
Yeah, you had to play in the tournament, man. I wish you could play on Switch in these tournaments. Sucks. Yeah, you're not eligible. You got to be in the tournament, man. But you will be eligible. You will be eligible for the giveaway for the
gift pack of the pinball pack, right?
Yeah.
The pinball pack's for anyone who's here in the chat. The second prize. Anyone that's here is eligible. This is for the players. Anyone that played in the tournament.
Yeah.
It was a cheap table. It was like a $5 table, too. It wasn't an expensive table to get into the tournament and play all week.
No. Well, was it $550? $549. $549.
Not much. It's totally worth it.
Yeah.
It's a good beginner table, too, for people that are just starting to play virtual pinball. It's got a lot of easy shots. I think that's it. Are we going to roll it?
You're here. So anybody else in the chat that was in our tournament, go ahead and put hashtag RIM for a chance to win an Amazon $10 gift card.
Hashtag RIM. Can win a $10 Amazon gift card.
Hashtag RIM.
And we ready to roll? 3, 2, 1. Let's do
Good
it,
luck,
man.
everybody.
Good luck. Good luck, players. Good luck, gamers. See who's going to win this. Coming home with a $10 Amazon gift card tonight. Richard All right.
Nice.
All right. Well deserved.
Biggie D, I thought he had it. But
yeah.
That's funny.
I thought it was going to be Biggie D. He was close.
I know. I was
the next one. You might win the next one. I can just send you a picture of it, Rich Odello. I have this information. Well, congratulations.
Way to go. Richard Odello.
Thank you for playing. We're so glad you're part of our virtual pinball tournament community.
Nice. Congrats. Everybody saying congrats. Nice. Woo. YO says woo. So the next one we're giving away is...
All right, Rich Odello, I just sent you the code. Well done. Well played, sir. I just sent you the code. Check your phone. Awesome. What's the next table we're playing, T. McCluskey?
Next table we're playing is Knight Rider.
Knight Rider.
Here's the poll I did. This is the reason why we're playing Knight Rider. I did a poll. We had 34 votes, and Knight Rider won 53%. Or Xena and Battlestar Galactica. I always want to show you the votes, so you can see I didn't cheat.
Yeah, we're all about the community. We let the community pick what we play. But most of the tables we pick are chosen by our viewers. We just ask them, well, what do you want to play? And that's what we pick usually. So next table's Knight Rider. Brand new Zen table.
Yeah, it came out at the same time as Pacific Rim. Where's my... Oh. I'll play that. Play that first. The little intro I did. Some of you guys probably already saw it already.
T. McCluskey. Papa Brad's Gaming. Part of Arcade Talk Show presents Zen Studios Pinball Tournament. This week's table is
Knight Rider, a shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who does not exist. Michael Knight, a young loner on a crusade to champion the cause of the innocent, the helpless, the powerless, in a world of criminals who operate above the law.
This is it, Michael.
There it is, 6QM2 for the Knight Rider. I don't need to play the rest. So that is, guys. And that's what we're giving the pack away tonight. Is for the pack that has Knight Rider in it.
Universal Pinball TV Classics pack. Get 3 tables, T. McCluskey.
Get 3 tables.
It's a 3-fer. You get 3 tables.
I'll show the little clip for which 3 tables you get. Oh, so you get Knight Rider?
Of course, you get Knight Rider. We're playing this all week in our tournament. This table is so fun too. I'm glad it won. It's probably one of the best ones in here. It's pretty fun. Dude, the first time I had the kit take over and you could take your hands off the controls and the table plays itself. That is so cool.
In a time of ancient gods, warlords,
Xena.
and kings, a land in turmoil cried out for a hero. She was Xena.
It's a beautiful looking table. Outlanes are a bit easy to hit, but a great fun table. If you like your pinball challenging, this is a little more challenging table.
Yeah, I haven't played that yet. Or this one.
Galactica has seen a lot of history.
Battlestar Galactica.
This will be our last.
Sometimes you gotta roll the hard 8.
If you're a Cylon, I'd like to know.
Cylons.
There is only
Minigame?
one way that this mission ends. We make mistakes, people die. There aren't many of us left. Carry on. So say we all.
So say we all. Yep. So if you would like to win the Zen Studios Universal Pinball Classics pack on Steam.
On Steam. I forgot to mention that. It is a Steam
It's gonna be
code.
on Steam. It's going to be a Steam code. You can win the whole pinball pack right now. Just for watching Arcade Talk. This is donated by T. McCloskey and Arcade Talk Show.
All we ask is if you drop a score on our leaderboard.
Please play the table. I mean, just at least once so we can count you in our tournament. Thank you.
That's the whole whole purpose of getting us away is hopefully you'll join our tournament.
Get some new people. Maybe you don't have the tables, but you'd play if you had them. So we're going to give you the tables to play. So say we all.
Hashtag TV, since it's classic TV. Make it simple.
Yeah. Hashtag TV.
Chance to win Universal Classic TV Pinball Pack. Playing in our tournament. Thanks, Biggie D. Hit that likes button. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
This is the way.
If you don't have this one, enter the contest, Biggie D. We're giving away a Steam code for the Universal Pinball Pack. You are eligible.
Everybody's
Everyone in the
eligible.
chat, every single person here, you're eligible. Hashtag TV. Great pack of tables.
Some entries.
Vader doesn't do Steam.
Oh, you don't do Steam, Vader? It's free. Can't be afraid to get in. Get in there, Doc Mario. Doc Mario's afraid to get in here. He's like, I'll win again.
No, Doc Mario, we want you to play. We want you to play. I mean, it's okay. Play. We're glad you're here. Play. If you're watching and you don't comment in the chat, we're still glad you're here. We're glad you're watching. If you're watching on the replay, we're glad you're watching Arcade Talk. Thank you so much. We appreciate everyone that watches, all the viewers.
It is a good, if you did want to try out Steam, this is a good way to do it with the free pack. Check out Steam. Never know, you could.
Yeah, we got Doc Mario. Doc Mario's in the contest. We won't hold it against him if he wins.
Okay, I'm in. Yeah, cool thing is
maybe a little bit.
You can use your PlayStation controller on Steam. That's what I use.
Yeah.
I use my PlayStation 4 controller on Steam. So it's just like playing on PlayStation.
Ray De La Torre is entering. Jason says if Doc Mario wins and you don't play the lottery, you're insane. He's won a lot of contests. Doc Mario is lucky. Vader 640, not too good with computers.
Understand.
We still appreciate you being here.
If you ever want to try, man, it's a good way to try. It's free.
Yeah, it's free.
3 pinball packs, Universal Classics, Knight Rider, Xena, and Battlestar Galactica. I wish it was the old 80s Battlestar Galactica, but
I kind of do too. I did watch the new series. I watched the whole thing.
Did you?
Yeah, I actually did. I don't know. It was like took me a whole summer. I just got into the and watched the whole thing, all of them. Battlestar, the new series.
And if you win, if you're not a friend with me on Steam or I don't have your email, you can just reach out to me at, where's my email? jtmccluskey@yahoo.com. So if you don't have friends with me on Steam or follow me on Facebook, this is the other way you can get a hold of me. Just shoot me an email and I'll send you the code. So easy enough. Anybody else want in here? 31 people in here. We got 10 entries. If you want a free Zen Studios pinball pack of classic TV, Universal classic TVs. I think it's a $15 pack. Right?
Yeah, it's a $15 pack. It's a good pack to win. 15
Hashtag
bucks.
TV, get it free.
Hashtag TV, get it for free right now.
Oh,
man, you got good odds too.
I know.
It's 1 in 32. It's good odds. You Fries how do we friend on Steam?
I forget what the robot bear name was on Battlestar Galactica.
I don't remember.
I remember it though. Oh yeah, here it is.
I do remember it.
Muffet. Remember at some point they kill off Muffet, remember? I think the Klingons, did they kill? Somehow Muffet got blown up. I remember it was like in pieces. Like, oh no, poor Muffet.
Yeah.
They killed Muffet.
Muffet chunks.
Big Fry says, how do we friend on Steam? All you have to do is give me an invite under your friends tab, and it's T McCluskey. T McCluskey is my Steam name. That's it. Okay, we ready?
Yep, let's do it.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck, gamers. Good luck, gamers.
Here we go.
Here we go. We're rolling.
Rolling.
Universal TV Pinball Pack will be given away to Ray De La Torre. Congratulations. Couldn't go to a better guy. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching.
Ray, you do have my my email.
He even has Robbie the robot in his little icon there. That's pretty cool.
It looks like it.
That looks like Robbie the robot.
Woo! Congrats, Ray! Woo! Nice. So yeah, I have your email too. Now I'll shoot that out to you tomorrow. Heck yeah! Congrats. Everybody's saying congrats. So nice. Way to go. Got to see you in there, Ray, man, on Steam, man. It's glorious. It is glorious. Okay. Got nothing else popping, Brad? Got anything else?
I think that's it. I think we've pretty much exhausted all of our content, our non-tent for the week. It's all the non-tent we came up with.
The non-tent. Yeah, that's it. Everything I have in my folder, we covered, so...
Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you watching.
Hey, we're below 3 hours. Woo!
Yeah, I'd like to shout out to all the people that watch the show. Thank you. Thank you, the YouTubers that tuned in for a little bit. Appreciate you.
Thanks for everybody. Thanks. Congrats to Ray and Richard Dello. Congrats on prizes.
Congrats to Nix for winning the tournament.
Yeah, congrats to the Nix.
It was tough up there at the top, man. They had some big scores.
Nix says it wasn't tough.
Yeah, well, he's
up there.
He's got some very good skills.
So congrats to Nix. Congratulations to everybody else who played in the tournament and got those high scores. Even if you didn't get high scores, thanks for playing with us. It's always fun. More people we get in there, it's more fun, more challenging for everybody. And remember, don't beat Arcade Talk score. Leave them alone.
All that matters is that you beat Arcade Talk. Play until you beat Arcade Talk. Or Papa Brad, please. I mean, I like it when people say, I just had to play till I push you down a notch. That's good. Play. If I'm making you play, I'm glad.
like I said, I saw mine go from 7 or 9. I was like, hey, I got 9th or 7th. I can't remember. And then next day, I was a little lower. The next day, I was a little lower. It's like the next day, I was even a little lower. It's like, man, I'm only 25th. It's funny to see that. It's like every day, man. This went a little bit lower. Thanks, Sec Pen, for hanging out with us and playing in our tournament. We appreciate you. Yeah, have a great Memorial weekend, everybody. Eat some burgers and dogs, some apple pie.
Oh, yeah.
Have a great night, everyone.
Stay legit.
Thanks for playing our tournament. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. And remember, Knight Rider.
Always stay legit.
Yeah, Knight Rider is the tournament this week. All right. We're out of here. Maybe. Let's get that out there.
Hit that button, T. McCluskey. You're killing
me. Good night,
me.
everybody. Have a great weekend. See you next Thursday when we do the results of our pinball tournament.
Yep.
Good night, everyone.
I'll see you on the leaderboard.
T. McCluskey presents Arcade Talk live stream. Welcome to Arcade Wars.
Welcome, everybody. Hope everybody's doing great tonight. Welcome to another Arcade Talk. Hopefully you'll find it soothing and relaxing. So sit back and relax since the show starts now.
Well, Papa Brad's a gaming. He's got passion in his soul. From pinball tables to Atari, he's always in control. He's a master of retro man. The old school style's his thing. With every flick of the joystick, you can hear the twang ting. Stay legit, Papa Brad. Keep the high school living. From the classic arcades to the AtGames pinball board, with the Atari 2600, your love for games will never quit. Stay true yourself, Papa Brad, and always stay legit. He's a lover of the classics, the sound of pixelated beats. Late nights at the arcade with every game to feel. But he'll keep on pushing till he's reached that final stage. Papa Brad's the gaming legend. His passion never fades. Stay legit, Papa Brad. Keep the high school rolling. From the classic arcades to the AtGames pinball board, with the Atari 2600, your love for games will never quit. Stay true yourself, Papa Brad, and always stay legit. He's a
The show started yet? Oh no, the show's gonna start soon. Sorry guys, sorry. I dropped something on the floor before the show started. No guys, you didn't see nothing. No, I was not sniffing the carpet again. I just dropped something on the floor before the show started. But the show starts now.